Oh, are we recording? We're recording, there we go. Alright guys, and welcome back to Battle Bunker, and we're here for a slightly bigger game today, just to match the... I mean, there's a bit of a size difference here, hence the reason the camera's up here, just so I can fit myself in. So, we're here with Sean. Obviously, he's been on the channel way more than I have, and he knows the game way better than I do, so hopefully he can keep me right today.
We'll see.
Yeah.
There's a lot to remember.
Yeah, wait to have a look at the armies, guys. Yeah, so we're at Battle Bunker again. Again, if you're in the northeast, pop here because it is tremendous. It's worth a look. I think there's a tournament next month. He's going to have 44 players. He's got 22 tables in this place now because he's just expanding. It is insane.
That's impressive.
It is
really
insane.
impressive.
Yeah. So, and I'll be here losing badly at that. So, pop down, have a look. So, today it's going to be a bit of an interesting one. We decided to have a bit of a bigger game just because it should be fun. We tried to go
an excuse to use big toys.
Yes, we tried to go on a 6x4 table and filled it instantly. So like, we best move to a Apocalypse table because it is 5,000 points each. I think mine comes at 4,997-ish. But
mine's bang on 5,000.
Oh, bad times. So yeah, so it's going to be my Deathguard and Chaos Knights versus some Space Fairies. We'll come back to you with the overview.
Right, so it's 5,000 points, 5 detachments. So we've got I can never remember the name of these bloody things. Spearhead, I think it's the heavy one.
Spearhead's the heavy one, yeah.
So it's got the Repulsor Executioner, Leviathan, and a Rapier Las Destroyer, led by a Wolfguard Battle Leader. Then 2 fast attacks in there, which are the Suppressors and Inceptors with the Plasma. It's all WYSIWYG, I can't be asked to list guns. We have a Supreme Command detachment with a Primaris Wolflord, 2 Rune Priests, a Primaris Ancient and the Astraeus. Then a Vanguard with Primaris Battle Leader with 2 Redemptors, a Demios Relic Predator, and a Flyer, the Stormhawk Interceptor. Then another Spearhead with 2 units of Longfangs, 2 units of Hellblasters, led by a Iron Priest. Then the dedicated transport as well, with the Hellblasters of a Repulsor, and the last Supreme Command detachment with the Phobos Lord, Phobos Rune Priest, and the Phobos Wolfguard Battle Leader. It's a lot to remember off the top of your head. And a Cerberus. And then that rounds it all off at 5,000 points.
Right guys, so here's my Nurgle themed force for today. We'll start with the big toys. I have 2 detachments of Chaos Knights. I have a Tyrant with Plasma and Volcano. I have my favourite Crab Knight. He has dual melters and the Stormsea Rocket Pod. And around that detachment off, I have 2 War Dogs, both with autocannons. And my next detachment of Knights, I have dual Gatling cannons and 2 Rampagers, that's them. So they're going to hover on the board and do some horrendous hurt. So that's half my army. Then I've got a dual battalion of Deathguard. So to start it off, I have the big man. Never used him in 40k before, so he is apparently going to die turn 1, I've been told reliably. But we'll see if it can do some damage, because I've never used him before, so it should be fun. But he's not my Warlord. My Warlord is this Demon Prince, and he has Arch Contaminator and the Suppurating Plate. I have a second Demon Prince with wings. I then also have a Lord with Power Axe and Ball Pistol, a Foul Blightspawn, and there is not Necrosis the Undying, that is just a Plaguecaster because it's cheaper. I also chucked in a Hellbrood because I've never used him for ages and he's rubbish, but with this kind of points I can bring him. I have 3 units of Plague Marines. 1 squad has a Blight Launcher, 2 squads have a Blight Launcher, 1 squad has a plasma gun, the rest are just bolt guns. I have a squad of Cultists of 10, all with auto guns, and then 2 squads of 10 of Poxwalkers. And finally, I have 3 Plague Burst Crawlers with Spitters, and that rounds out at 4,997, I believe. No counts as Land Raider. I have 3 of them now, and I didn't want to bring a Land Raider because I had Knights to bring. So we'll come back to you when we know what mission we're playing, when we're deployed, and we're ready to roll some dice. So guys, during my setup I actually realised that I am 300 points short because I forgot to bring my bloat drones. So Sean has kindly decided to drop 300 points. So his suppressors and inceptors are going to stay up in the sky and not come down for this game because I don't want to lose instantly, I suppose. So just a quick note there, we're actually playing at about 4,700 points because I'm a numpty. Just a quick note at the start of the game, Sean has 8 command points, I had 20 million, but I've started the game with 18 command points. What's the mission we're playing again?
Strategic Gambit.
Strategic Gambit, that's where you draw 3 cards, you can remove 2 cards to gamble, and the gamble is worth 2 victory points at the end of the turn. So, objectives are placed, armies are placed, you chose map, you rolled for map and you picked Dawn of War. We have kept the same gap in the middle, but we've just got more of a deployment zone because we've got so much stuff on the table. So it is just 24 inches up to see if we can get into some fun. I am currently going to go first on turn 1, unless you want to roll your third 6.
No pressure then, huh? To 6.
Oh, that's just ruined my day. Right, we'll come back to you after the moving phase for the dirty Space Wolves. So cards for the Space Wolves on turn 1 are no prisoners, behind enemy lines and defend objective 2. Where is the objective 2?
Objective 2 is
so
up there.
that's possible. So would you like to gamble?
Yeah, I'm going to gamble them 2.
Oh, it's always exciting. Assassinate. Oh, hello, Morty.
Yeah, hi, Morty. Ivan Estrella.
Oh, dear me. Yeah. The only thing this race is good at is shooting flying targets, and there's a flying target. Right, we'll come back to it after the movement. Space Wolves, moving phase, turn 1 done. We have a flyer coming up here across in my back lines, which I think is in it. The main issue is to go up across the board next turn and cause absolute havoc. But we'll see what happens there. Not surprisingly, nothing happened here. Also surprisingly, the long fangs and everything has stayed castled in there. But we have moved up here just to get everything in range, I think, and possibly next turn get an objective 2. So, would you like to do some psychic?
Yeah, the only psychic power I can do this turn, because everything else is out of range.
Right.
Stormcaller on him. So basically everything within 6 counts as being in cover.
Oh, excellent.
Cast on an 8, that's a 6, so it's not cast.
That's a high cast, that, for cover.
Then...
And that's the end of your psychic phase?
Yeah, that's the end of the psychic phase.
Right, cool, excellent. Moving on to the absolute hell that is the shooting phase. Do you want time to think, or are you happy just to crack on? So we'll have a think and we'll come back to you. So after a little think, because you've got a lot of bullets to fire, we decided to shoot the Astraeus first, and everything that is in range is just basically going to pummel into Morty because we have Assassinate. And he's never been played before, so he has to die instantly. So, where are we starting with first?
So, 2 last cannons into Morty.
Yep.
He ignores modifiers to hit for fly. Do you have any others?
No, there's no modifier for fly either, so
right.
He's not supersonic.
So, both hit.
It's on 2s, doesn't he, to start with?
Hits on 3s.
Ah, okay. Oh, he's got 2 armor save, I was a mistake, yeah. Yeah, both hit.
Toughness.
Less than 9.
So, 2 wounds.
Oh dear. 4 up invul save on Morty. That is really not a good start. 2d6 damage.
6 in total.
Okay, that puts him down to 12 wounds remaining. Right, I am never going to roll these dice again. There we go, I'm put them in my pocket out of the way. So next we got the big daddy gun.
Accelerated cannon. Rerolling 1s for the Lord set behind it. Still a lot of 2s.
Good.
It's strength 8.
Okay, so 3s again, the wound.
You're only toughness 7?
He is indeed. Sad, isn't it?
Rerolling 1s for the other dudes.
Oh, that is not good for me.
Then it's AP -3.
He's got a 4. How many is that then?
8.
Oh dear me, and how many damage are these each?
Flat 3 each.
Oh. So, he hits 4 up saves. That was not brilliant. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12. That is exactly enough. Oh, I forgot to do disgustingly resilient on the first 6 wounds.
Brilliant.
So I'll roll them all together. So he's took 18 wounds.
Yep.
10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So I need all of these because this is how many wounds he's got. Okay, wow. Out of those 18 wounds, he actually just takes 6 wounds. 7 wounds. That's a bit better. So, 7 wounds. Down to 11 wounds remaining. Okay, cool.
I was hoping that went a bit better.
It did until I remembered I know how to play this army. Right, so are you moving on to the next one now?
Yeah, we'll have the Cerberus into the knight by the side of him.
Into the Rampager at the back there. Yep.
So,
Yep, absolutely.
hitting on
I
freeze.
will rotate ion shields on him
Yep.
for 1 command point. Right, yep, absolutely. Go for your life.
So all hit.
Nice.
It is strength 16.
Oh, 2s, ouch.
Where is this? Hold on. Strength 14.
Oh, so 3s then.
So
Not that it matters by the looks of it.
you're on your inburn, AP -4.
2 go through.
And then it's D6 plus 3
Oh,
each.
No. so that's 8.
So 8 plus 6.
Oh,
14.
14 wounds, right. I'll take that. I don't want to, so that puts him down to 10 wounds remaining. So Marty's on 11, and he's on 10. I'll put those on after. You know where we're going next?
Then
Executioner.
that's going to fire its cannon into. Can't quite see that one for the building.
Right, so he's going to go into this other Rampager here. Right, no problem.
So just how many shots does it get?
It fires twice, I know that. Is it D3 shots firing twice?
It is heavy 2.
Every
4 shots.
4 shots, right, okay.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. So 1 miss.
Yeah, it's strength massive as well, isn't it?
It's wounding on 3s,
Right.
rerolling 1s. So 2 wounds.
5 ups. Save 1.
Then the damage is D6 free minimum.
Yes, that's right. So that would be
3.
so 3. So that puts him down to 21 wounds remaining. Right, we'll come back to you in a second. So next we're going to move on to this horrendous castle here, and the Rapier Laser Destroyer, is that right?
Yeah.
It's going into the 10 wound Rampager.
So it's 1 shot. Hits, strength 12. Rerolling 1s. So it's a wound, AP -4.
So 4 up invul save still. We save
Yeah,
it.
it would be. Then 5 las cannons into it.
Yep, so
It's a primary target for them rerolling 1s, but they all hit.
3s.
3 wounds.
4 up saves. 2 go through. This is enough to kill him. Oh, ouch. How many is that?
4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Puts him down to 3 wounds remaining.
I will. I'll CP that one. 5. So that's 9. So he's down
Oh,
to
he's down to 1 wound remaining. Ouch. That's sad. I'm sad for that night. Missiles?
I don't want to fire 5 missiles into one knight on one
Yeah, I
round.
think you could take him out with something else, surely. You've got 1 wound to go.
Right, we'll have 5 missiles
Yep.
into Morty.
Right, excellent.
Rerolling 1s. Then freeze to wound, strength 8. So 3 wounds.
3 wounds, 4 up saves. 2 go through.
5 wounds.
Disgustingly resilient. He takes 2 more wounds. Puts him down to 9 wounds remaining. We just played a stratagem for Wisdom of the Ancients on this Redemptor here, because basically he encircles everything to give him plus reroll hit rolls of 1, and then the Lieutenant's wound rolls of 1. I like it.
So, in desperation, a
Yep.
heavy stubber for a window at that night, followed by the Onslaught Gatling.
Right.
Because they're the ones in range.
Yep.
So the Iron Hail stubber.
Yes.
Rerolling 1s.
It'd be 6s, I'm assuming. So, there's no shooting.
Strength
Strength.
4.
Yeah, 6s then.
So 1.
No, no. Well, you're going to get cover. Is there any AP on the Iron Hail Heavy Stubber?
No, I don't believe so.
So you're just going to get cover. So you guys technically has a 2 up save. I'm going to have to CP reroll that. I think. Oh dear me. Right. Yes, I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that. It's probably silly. Oh, this game is going well for me. So, and this is now where I roll a 6 to explode. This is bound to happen now. 2 seconds, I'm just sort out my command points. Oh, here we go then, 6. 3 ones in a row. Wow. I'll remove him and throw him in. Next, pretty much I think everything that can fire is kind of going to target that knight there to see if we can destroy yet another one. So starting with the Redemptor in the middle.
D6 shots. Is it D6 or D3?
The macro, it's D6 shots.
D6. Then.
But he's -1. Did he move?
3's to hit, yeah.
So it's.
It would be 4's to hit.
It would be 4's to hit.
Rerolling 1s, so it's still a miss.
Right, but no mortal wounds. Oh, are you supercharging? Well, obviously.
Yeah,
right.
Sorry. So it's supercharging.
Yeah.
To try and maximise damage on the knight.
So it'll be 4's to wound.
2 wounds.
AP lots, isn't it?
-4.
So 5 up saves. Make 1.
So that's 2 damage.
2 damage, right? I'll mark that off as we carry on.
Then the other one
Yep.
gets 2 shots. 1 hit. Wounds.
Saves.
Then 5 Hellblaster shots.
Supercharging?
They're supercharging.
Yeah, 'cause they've got reroll
They've got
ones,
their
haven't they?
heavy incinerators. So the
Oh,
strength
heavy
9.
incinerators. Wow, never seen them on the table before.
So 2 miss.
Good. I mean, oh.
No one fries himself though. Then it's strength 9.
So 3's to wound.
1
To
wound.
1. So it's a 5 up save again because it's AP ridiculous. Yep, that goes through. Is that 2 more wounds?
That's 2 more, yeah.
Right, that puts him on 4 wounds taken. Anything else over here?
As soon as I can find the melter, it's heavy D3. So the Magna melter cannon.
Yeah, it's a mouthful, isn't it? 2 shots.
Moved.
I'm assuming that's.
So 1 hit.
Yep,
It's strength 10.
nice.
So it wounds.
Does it save? And it saves with a 6. Where were they?
Can roll 6s.
Where were they when I needed them over there? Yeah. Anything else to fire?
I think that's that lot. It's just the flyer. We'll just measure that.
You've got. Yes, it's just your flyer, so we'll come back. So I think the last thing to fire is this little gunship here. The missiles and Las Talon are going over into Morty, and both of the assault cannons are going to these Plague Marines here, I think just to try and get rid of them because they're smelly and they're dirty. Missiles,
Morty.
yeah, missiles and Morty. Does he get plus one?
To hit?
Yeah.
Does he fly?
Yeah.
Strength 7, so
4s.
4s. 1 wound. Then it's D3
Jesus.
damage. 2.
Takes a wound. Puts him down to 10.
The last Talon. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Probably 2 failed saves because that's just how I roll. No, 1 failed save. No, 2 passed. He's got 4 pinfall saves. Sorry, both passed.
Cool.
And then assault cannons into the Plague Marines. Threes, I'm assuming.
3s, yeah. 3, 6. 2, 4, 5.
Are you doing the other 12 as well, or do you want to do these ones first?
No, that's all of it. It's only heavy 6 per gun.
Of course, it's an assault cannon. I remember that. Right, so that was 5. That was 5 went through.
5 went through.
-1, so 3 up saves because they're in cover. 1 fails, and then disgustingly resilient. 1 dies. And is that the end of your shooting?
Yeah, that's pretty much everything that could fire is fired.
I mean, I'm sad that my knight died, but I expected a lot more to be dead there. Did you score anything?
I scored no prisoners. I killed 1 unit.
Nice. Are you keeping assassinate?
Yes.
Damn it. Right, we'll come back to you. After that, we'll, obviously got first strike as well, so that's 2 victory points. So we'll come back to you with the cards drawn for the Deathguard on turn 1. So my cards are Master of the Warp. I have 4 Psychers I should be able to master the Warp. Defend Objective 4, which is there. And then Blood and Guts kills something in the fight phase. I think I'm going to keep them, so I'll come back to you after my movement phase. End of Deathguard movement phase. My Plague Marines and my Poxwalkers advance to get on this object to try and hold this for defend. This is a worry. These guys just shuffled across. Mortarion could not hide, so he decided to go, who cares, let's just charge forward. So he advanced. My Tyrant and that one moved forward to try and get in range of all that dirtiness at the back. This knight here had he is a Dreadblade. He had, and with his Warlord trait, his Pacts and his Relic, he managed to move 20 inches this turn because he advanced roll of a 6, and we might be trying to pop a Repulsus in a second, so we'll come back to that. 2 of these advanced and 1 didn't, and everybody else just kind of shuffled around. So we'll come back to you with the Psychic phase. First Psychic spell, Mortarion's going to cast Miser Pestilence on himself just to try and help make himself be a little bit more resilient, so that goes off on a 6. And that is an epic fail. I will spend a command point on that. And that goes off on a 7. Are you in range to deny?
Nope.
Right, so he has -1 to hit. And that does get me Master the Warp, but I'm going to see if I can cast a bit more. Right, move on to this guy here. He is going to cast Smite onto this guy here. So, we need a 5. And that goes off on an 8 for D3 mortal wounds. That is 3 mortal wounds on your flyer. And I will check one of the spells he's play. Cast his second spell. He's going to put Putrescent Vitality, and he's going to put it onto these Poxwalkers here. So it goes off on a 6, and that goes off on a 6. So they are strength toughness 4 now. But that does get me 3 spells, and that is going to be Master the Warp. Next, this guy is going to smite into that front Dreadnought there, so it needs to go off on a 6 now because I've already cast 1.
He's in range.
And that goes off on an 8, so you can't deny that.
7.
So it goes off for D3 mortal wounds on the Dreadnought, for 1 whole mortal wound on the Dreadnought. And I will check the range of this guy here. I'm not sure if he's in range. And the final spell, this Demon Prince here is going to cast Blades of Putrefaction onto my Demon Prince here, and this goes off on a 5. Oh, and he just perilled. So he gets, I wish that was the smite. So, D3 mortal wounds on my Demon Prince for 3 mortal wounds, which I ignore on 5s. He takes 3 mortal wounds, but Blades does go off, and that gets me 4 psychic powers for Master of the War. We're just going to start the shooting phase over here and try and see if we can do a bit more damage to this guy here, because I'd like him gone. So, in this squad we have a Blight Launcher, so that is 2 shots on 3s. That is 2 hits. This is strength 6. He's -1 to hit, isn't he?
Yeah, it's -1 to
So he's 4, and that still hits.
It's toughness 7.
So it's 5s and 6s to wound. That is 1 wound at -2.
So 5 up goes through.
And that's 2 more damage.
So it's down to 5.
And then I've got another 3 Marines there. So we're going to rapid fire bolt guns into him. 4s. And then 5s and 6s again. That is 2 more at no AP.
So 3 up. So saves both.
Right, excellent. Okay, so moving on to the second squad. They've got a Blight Launcher in that squad as well, so the Blight Launcher is going to go into the first, and obviously the bolt guns are going to go in there as well. Yep. So Blight Launcher on 4s, that's 1 hit. That is 1 wound, -2.
5 up, so it goes through.
2 more damage.
It's down to 3.
And then we've got many Plague Marines. Yeah, 4 Plague Marines, rapid firing. 4s. No, I have Chaos Lord in there, so we do reroll 1s for them. That was not great. And then 5s and 6s for bolt guns. 1, no AP.
3 up.
Saves it. Excellent. Right, so... Oh yes, we'll move on to the Foul Blightspawn. He's within range of this guy here. So, have you been hit by a Foul Blightspawn before?
No.
So it's a Flamer. It's strength 2 D6. D6 shots.
Sounds cool.
So the strength... Yeah, but this is where I roll 2. Okay, so that's fine. So your strength 7. So, and then it's D6 shots for 5 shots. But obviously the auto hit. And these are wounded on 3s.
winning on 4s, toughness 7.
Oh, I say win on 4s. So unfortunately only one went through, but it is -3 and
Minus
3,
three.
3 damage. So this will kill
6
it.
up. That's a 1.
So that is 3 damage. I believe that isn't dead.
Dead, yeah.
Does he explode?
Yes.
Oh dear. Right, we'll come back to after we figure out the explosion. Some wounds were taken, 1 on the Plague Marines, 2 on the Poxwogs after discussing resilience. Right, moving on. Hellbrute is going to shoot that horrible thing at the end there.
Right.
So he has a twin las cannon, so he's hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the Lord. Re-rolling 1s, so that is 2 hits. It is strength 9 versus...
Does he ignore the rule for moving with heavy?
Yes, he does, because he's a Deathguard Hellbrute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the only good thing about Deathguard Hellbrutes. They do not suffer the penalties. So that was, what's the toughness?
Toughness 8.
So looking for 3s. That's 1 at -3.
5 up void shield. Saved.
Damn it. That is a void shield.
That is,
Oh no, I'm hitting this.
oh, that is a 5 up input.
Oh, well, same. Doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. I did not know that. Ouch. Right, so that was horrendously crap. So what we'll do is we shall move on to this knight here, but I need to check his ranges 2 seconds. So luckily, the Astraeus is in range of all of his guns, so he's going to put everything into the Astraeus. So the 2 thermal cannons, so it's 2 d6 shots from the thermal cannons for 5 shots. Not great. And he's hitting on 3s, but they're wounded on 3s because they're strength 9. So that is 3 at invul save.
Void shield.
Yes.
5 up. So
2 go through.
2 go.
So that's 2 d6 damage. 5 again. 5 wounds.
So it's down to 21.
And lastly, the Thermospear Rocket Pod, same place. So it's heavy 3 shots. So in 3s, 2 hits. But this is 2 hits. But this is only strength 8, so wounded on 4s. That is 2 at Void Shield.
5 up still. Both go through.
That is, I believe that's d6 damage again. Yep. So 2 more d6 damage, so I can get more than a 5. There we go. 12 damage.
Ouch.
Yes, that was. That hurts. That's what you get for shooting a knight. What does that leave you on?
9.
Ooh, ouch. Right, that was quite successful. So what we'll do is we'll move on to the Tyrant.
Yep.
I'm going to put the Shield Breaker missile into him. I'm going to put, because all of his guns of the melters are in range, and the Volcano Cannon is going to him, the Shoulder Cannons are going to him, and the 1 missile is going to him, but I'm going to randomly put the Plasma into this other one here.
Yep.
So I'll do the Plasma first. Obviously I'm supercharging.
Yep.
So it's 2 d6 shots into your super heavy tank for 10 shots.
So
Into that one, yes, into that one there. Everything else is going into your...
because that's toughness 9. Because that's tougher than that thing.
I did not know that.
Stupid.
Right, okay. There, we've said it now. So these are hitting on 3s, but 1's are mortal wounds. Because of...
Got loads of 1s.
Yeah, not a single one. That's the thing. That's the first time it's not taking a mortal wound. But now that I've found that piece of juicy information, these are 5s to wound.
Yeah.
Just 3 at invul save.
5 up. So 2 go through.
So that's 4 damage. I'm going to check my stratagems. I'll do it after. Right, so we'll go to the big guy. We'll go to the Volcano Cannon first, because we may as well just hit the big time. Volcano Cannon is d6 shots. This is going into the Astraeus.
Yep.
For 4 shots. 3s. 3 hits. And this is strength 12. No, it's not strength 14, so 3s to wound. Oh, that's just 1 wound. It is your invul save again, or it's your void shield.
It's up to 6s now,
No.
which is a pass.
Oh, that would have been horrendous. That was 3d3 damage, that. That was...
Yeah, it's a bit horrendous then.
Right, so we'll do the shoulder cannons next. They are d3 each, and there's 2d3 each, so that's 4 d3 shots. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. That was pretty grim. 3s. And then 5s because they're strength 7. Brilliant. Well, he's just completely whiffed. Oh, the shield breaker missile. Yes. On a 3. Yep, that's about par for me. Right, okay, so I think Mortarian's out of range of everything. I think his pistol's only got 18-inch range, but I'll double check that later. We're going to move on to that knight over there. He can't fire. Right, coming around here. Keep on coming around. We'll do these 2 here. I need to check their range. They've got 60-inch range. I'm going to see if I can pop some shots across the board there, but we'll come back. War Dog time. I'm going to do this one at a time. The first one, this one at the back, is going to shoot into the front dreadnought there. So it is 4d3 shots with the autocannons for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. These hitting on 3s, and they are strength 7, so they're wounding on 4s. 4 at -1 onto that wounded dreadnought.
So, one goes through.
Just the one, that's 3 damage.
That's not as horrendous as I thought it'd be.
If they get through, they can be very horrendous. It's just the -1 is a little bit of a shame. And then we obviously have a heavy stubber on the top. Got to roll your dice. That is 1 hit. That is no wounds. And then I'm just going to basically repeat the same thing with the other one.
So, you want to roll the heavy stubbers, it's what killed the knight.
Yeah, I know. It's sad, isn't it? Yeah, but yours was an Iron Hail heavy stubber, you see. That's why it killed him. It's an Iron Hail heavy stubber. That means it's even harder to hit, wasn't it? Because it was -1 because it was for fly. That makes it even hurt even more. 4d3 shots. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots. That's a bit better. So again, 3s. All hit. And then 4s. That's 5 at -1.
One fail again.
Wow, another 3 wounds. Well, there you go. 6 wounds remaining. Oh, this isn't going according to plan either. Okay, so we'll move on to this guy here. He advanced, so he can't fire his slugger or his mortar, but he will fire his 2 spitters into that dreadnought there. So it's 2d6 shots with the spitters for 9 shots. Now, these are obviously auto-hitting and they're strength 7, so they're just straight up wounding you on 4s. But because my warlord's there who has Arch Contaminator, it's 4s re-rolling everything. It's not, but it's really handy for when you roll like I do. There you go, that is 8 at -1. These are only 1 damage each though.
8 -1, 4. 1, 2, 3. He's down to 3.
Okay, so the second one advanced as well, so I think everything got range. But I'm going to spend 1 command point for Blasphemous Machine on this last one here who didn't advance. That lets him fire as if he didn't move. So I'm going to double check the range on the mort. So this third Plague Best Crawler is going to fire the mort into the wounded dreadnought, and this slugger is going to go into him as well, just because it needs something to shoot at. So let's do the slugger first, because we'll try and insult it and kill it with this. So it's 4 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s because of the prince. There you go. So that is 3, and these are strength 5, so it's 5s to wound. That's 2 at -1.
Both get through.
Because there's only 1 each, unfortunately. And then we've got the mortar, is d6 shots. So we've got 4 shots. Again, 4s re-rolling 1s. So 2 go through. These are strength 8.
So 3's the wound.
Have I used a CP for the fight phase, shooting phase? I cannot remember. I honestly can't. I cannot remember. It's fine, I'll just let it go. It's not a problem. I'll kill him in combat. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Because I do have this still to fire. We will move on to next, but I'm going to count my dice up before I do it.
It's nothing to do with the chap then.
No, it's not. No, we've just been discussing the Astraeus, and we've decided that, yeah, it's pretty, but that's about it. Actually, I need to check on range on these guys, because I've got a plasma gun in here to see if I'm in range of that going over there before I fire my knight. So I'm going to fire my plasma. I will supercharge.
Roll of 1. Go on.
We hit. We wound on a 3. This is where I'll roll a 1. We wound. -3.
6 up. Nope.
There you go. That's him. Does he explode? Go on. Yes, he does. We'll come back to you after the mayhem has really...
If it's 6 inch, I'm re-rolling. Everything within 6. CP re-roll. It doesn't explode.
So after checking what could have been horrendous there, we decided to spend a very wise command point and re-roll that. Right. So we've got the Avenger Gatling Cannon Knight left, and I'm debating whether just to pummel everything at those Hellblasters.
That's just mean.
Yeah, I know, but they're really mean. Strength 9 on the charge. Yeah, they are mean. Right, okay, yeah. Yeah, everything's going to them. So because I've got stupidly pathetic hands, I'm going to roll these 12 at a time. So this is 3s. And then the strength 6, so it'll be 3s again. And the good thing is these are 2 damage each, so they are Primaris killers.
Yeah. AP?
-2, but -1 for cover. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 at -1. So 7 4-up saves. That is
1 left.
oh right. So I've got another I've got another 12 shots to go into the 1 remaining. Right. So we shall just do that all again. 12 more shots. 3s. There we go. There's loads of 1s and 2s. And then 3s again. That is many. That is 5 at -1. And I believe that is the
He's
Hellblaster.
dead a few times.
That is the Hellblaster's dead. I like it. Excellent. And no, the heavy stubber went to waste. That's a nightmare. Right, I'm going to have a double check over because I think that might be everything fired that can fire. Yes, I'm going to have a think about my charges and we'll come back to you.
Is that what it gets for killing the other knight?
Yes, so redemption is going to happen here. So because his brother was killed by that repulsor, my knight is going to charge. I need to spend 1 CP for full tilt. And we're going to. Would you like to do some lots and lots of Overwatch?
Yeah.
Well, I saw that you start rolling some dice, and I'll take that off there. That puts me down to 12 command points remaining. We'll tell you if something hits what's hitting because we just get some dice rolled.
So it was the stubber, then the.
Is that 1 hit from the
Stormbolter.
Oh, 6s.
1.
Oh no! This is about to take a wound. No, I don't.
2d6 from the Fragstorm. 8.
It has an insane amount of bullets. This thing.
Yeah, just a bit. Nothing from that, triple 1.
Excellent.
Oh, re-rolling 1s for the lieutenant. How? 1 wound. Still no AP.
Yep, save it. On a 4.
Then the cracks will do what? Too many.
Yeah, Games Workshop, I love
2
it, but
shots.
there's just so much dice in Overwatch. 1 hit.
1 to wound. Because it's strength 6.
Yep, that's a wound. AP.
-1.
Saved it with a 6. I need to save those 6 for the charge, because I need a 6-inch charge.
Then the mini onslaught.
Yep, that's a hit again. That's 2 hits, there's a 6. Oh, there's a 6 in there as well.
1 wound. AP -1.
Saves it. Stop rolling 6s.
And then the big onslaught. 2 again. Nothing.
Is that everything shot? This has taken about a fortnight.
Then the heavy bolters.
Oh, it's got more stuff.
Got heavy bolters on the
This has
front
took
as
about a fortnight.
well. Or miss.
Right. So, I need a 6-inch charge. This is where
-2 for the repulsor field.
7, so that would actually be a fail then, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Shit, I forgot. Oh, shit, I said shit. Oh. So I need to CP
Sorry,
that.
Harry, we're not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry. So I forgot about that stupid. Yes.
You're in.
Hello. Right. I'm gonna. Well, we may as well just go into that. I'll take out my CP for rolling that. 2 seconds. Now let's get this party started. So I've got 5 attacks because I'm a rampager, and on 6s they explode and do an automatic hit. So it's kind of like Death to the False Emperor, but for knights. Good. So I'm going to use my fist. So I hit you on 3s.
All 2s.
But those 2 are 2 extra hits. So I don't mind. And I left my dice all the way around here. For going for 1 more dice. I could have just re-rolled it, couldn't I? But these are strength 16. So they wound me on 2s.
Ow.
And they're AP -4.
Yeah, obviously.
6, 12, 18, 24. Lots and lots and lots of wounds just come through there.
Go on then.
So, I need to check about throwing you at something. So, seeing as though that, is there anything inside that?
Yes.
Oh, right. So, as they roll out, I'm going to see if I can pick you up and throw you at something, and then kind of shake your Marines out on the floor, and then throw the tank on a 4+. I get to throw you at something. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
And I'm going to basically throw you into the other. It's anything within 9 inches. Now, I don't know if you can target characters with this. I don't know if they target character rules with this.
Is it saying for throwing it?
2 seconds. So after careful consideration, I'm going to throw this at your Ruin Priest.
Yep.
So it does D3 mortal wounds at your Ruin Priest. For 2 mortal wounds on the Ruin Priest. We may as well do this on the camera now. So obviously there was Marines getting shook out of that left, right and centre as it flew through the sky. So let's see if we can roll some 1s here. I mean, don't roll any ones.
Yeah, don't roll it.
Don't roll any ones.
1-1.
So one dies as they
one
get out.
Hellblaster dies.
Oh, poor hell. Not
And then
your warlord.
see if it explodes. No.
And it doesn't explode as well. Right.
Get them up.
Yeah, so we'll do that, and then while you're doing that, I'll see. That's the end of my turn. You have no morale to take because I killed the Hellblasters. So, I've started to defend Objective 4. I have Mastered the Warp for D3, and I've scored Blood and Guts. So, the D3 for Master the Warp gets me just the 1. Of course, it only gets me the 1. So, and I get First Blood as well. First, I've got First Strike, so that gets me additional 2 victory points. And I've started to defend Objective 4. We'll come back to you with the cards drawn for Space Wolves on turn. We're drawing the cards, so we've pulled Hope for Vengeance, which is something that I have never heard of.
You select a character in your army, and I have to kill it.
I select a character in my... right, okay. Right, we'll see what the card is first. Well, I have a think about that.
Defend Objective 4.
Which is the one I'm defending currently at the moment. So
I'm just going to gamble.
Right, fair enough, no problem at all. Yeah.
Right, let's just make this easy. Secure Objective 4 instead.
Well, you have... oh, you've got a Leviathan. But the problem is you stick him over there and he's...
Yeah.
But you do have a Leviathan to drop down here. Right, okay, so that's not the best. So we'll come back to after the movement phase for the space. End of the movement phase for the Wolves turn 2. Nothing much happened here. Or do you want to do this heal here?
Oh, yeah.
But apparently this
D3.
One wound back. So it gets 1 wound back on... Oh, we're thinking about it. Are we thinking about a command point?
No.
Is it going to make much difference? Does it get your void shield up?
It won't get his upper bracket.
Then it's right. So that puts the stress back onto 10 wounds. So that's the only thing that's changed over here. Nothing changed over here, and we've had a little bit of a shuffling over here with the Hellblasters and your Warlord as well.
Yep.
But the big news is he did exactly what I would have done, and instead of putting the drop pod over there where he could have scored 2 points, he put it over here to go for glory. And
yep.
I like that so much better than strategy. All glory, just screaming at things, brilliant. Right, so that is the movement phase done. We've got a psychic phase coming up in a second. So we're just doing some measuring up. I think we're going to be doing a few smites in a second here, because we've got several of them, I believe. So first, who's going first?
So first we will have smite off him.
Right.
So on a 7.
I've got 2 denies. What else have you got? You've got 2, and you've got... How many powers can you actually cast in amongst this bubble here?
So 6 in total, so 5 left.
I'll let that go through.
So D3, 3.
Hang on, disgusting. I've only got 2 dice in my hand, so I saved both of those. And so he took 1 wound. I'll sort that out in a second. I'll just mark that up over. Yep.
And Murderous Hurricane on that 5-man Plague Marines in there.
Talk me through Murderous Hurricane. That sounds amazing.
Was it Tempest?
Just for my own self, so I know that it's worth denying it or not.
Oh no, that's the wrong one. Tempest Wrath, sorry.
Tempest Wrath, so...
On the night even.
So what does Tempest Wrath do?
It's -1 to hit.
Alright, okay. Ugh.
So it's cast on a 6, so it's cast.
I will try and deny this with one of my denies. That's denied.
Right. That's the backup plan if I didn't murder it.
Yeah.
Then the next Rune Priest is going to smite.
Yep.
Which is cast.
That's a super smite and a perils.
So perils.
3. Ouch. And I'm probably not going to try and attempt to deny that.
So he's down to 2.
But that is D6 mortal wounds on my tank.
So 6.
Oh dear me, I need to go into my deck. So after about half an hour to get around the other side of the table, I've got 6 dice in my hand, disgustingly resilience, and we take 3 wounds. Do look disgusting. It was 5, did I? 2 seconds.
4.
There was a 4, so he's took
so he's taken 4.
Taken 4 wounds, sorry, my mistake. So he's taken 5 in total.
Right, then Living Lightning from him into that.
Right, well I still have a deny left.
Which is...
I assume that goes off.
Cast on a 6, yeah.
And what does that do?
D3 mortal wounds.
Is that your last spell?
No, I've got him next.
Right, okay, go on and do that then, because you've got an 11.
So D3, so 2.
So that means he's taken 6 wounds in total so far.
Then his smite, he was just closer than him.
Right.
Which
Pearls again, Super Smite Pearls. And he was already...
so he takes 1.
Oh. But a Super Smite coming up. I've got 6 dice ready.
Then
2. And I save them both.
Then he will cast Jaws of the Werewolf on big guy.
Right. And what does that do? Roughly.
Cast on a 7.
Yep.
And 2d6 and... Oh, what's his movement?
His movement's 12 inches.
So that's pointless then.
Right. Smite? Oh, he's already smite.
He's already smited.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, he's got wings, so he's got a 12-inch move. You don't have to cast.
Stormcaller on himself.
And that is...
Basically, well, gives everyone within 6 a cover save.
Right, so I'll try and deny that because I've got one more deny left. And it's denied on a 10. Okay, so I'll put the wounds. So she took 6 wounds, so I'll put these wounds on. So no messing about. Las cannons into the primary target over here.
All hit.
I will rotate my iron shields on him.
Rerolling 1s. So only 2 wounds.
So 2 4-up saves.
Yep.
Wow. Missiles?
Yep. Rerolling 1s. 4 hits. Rerolling 1s. 3 wounds.
4-up saves again. So that is 1 goes through.
4 d6. 5.
5, right, I'll take that off in a second.
Then the rapier into him.
Oh god, the rapier as well.
Hits. Strength 12. So it's a wound.
4-up save. What's the damage on that?
The damage is, I have to roll to see how many d6 damage it is.
What?
Because on a 1, it's 1d6.
Uh-huh.
1 or a 2. On a 3 to 5, it's 2d6. And on a 6, it's 3d6.
Wow.
Complicated. So 3d6.
Bye-bye night.
So it does 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll CP that one. For
10.
another one, so 10.
10
It's
plus...
taking 15 in total.
Ouch, that hurt. So seeing as though all of that over there didn't take out the night, the Hellblasters are going to finish the job that their brothers couldn't finish.
They're going to overcharge.
Of course they are.
One at a time. Rerolling once.
No, there's a dead guy. Plop. That wasn't bad really.
Strength 8.
So 4s to wound. I have 4 dice in my hand,
3 wounds.
but I don't need 4 dice. Right, so 4-up saves again because we rotated the iron shields. And 2 go through, so that puts him down to 2 wounds remaining. Ouch.
He's just going to be a cockroach, isn't he?
Yeah, well, probably not because you've got enough to take him out. I mean, let's face it, you have massive guns over there.
The Lord's auto bolter into
Yes! Kill him with small
it. He
fire.
gets 3 shots.
What?
All hit. 6s, come on.
No. Anything else little can tickle him. He's got 2 wounds left.
His carbine, why not? Nope. And then 2 bolt pistols.
You needed them.
Nope. Rerolling 1s.
Oh.
1 wound.
Saves it.
Yeah.
I'd rather have done that against that horrible laser blaster. Anything else going into him, or are you going to leave him on 2 wounds?
He needs to die.
He kind of does need to die.
I just didn't want to divert firepower.
So we'll come back to you when we know what's... So we've decided to hang on for this guy here because we might have some plans, we might not. We're going to come back to him. So instead, we're going to move on to this nasty boy here, who I do believe is going to shoot this knight because it's the only thing within range.
Yep.
So
D3 shots.
Yep. This is with the grab flux.
So
Of course you got 3 shots.
Hitting on 2s.
Yep. He did move, so he hit on 3s. Because he doesn't suffer. Not that it matters because you rolled a 1 and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So it's irrelevant.
I haven't used my CP roll yet. So yeah, we'll CP that.
There you go, 3 hits.
3 hits. Then it is strength 9.
So 3s to wound.
So 2 wounds.
AP massive, isn't it?
AP minus 5.
So, wow. So 5-up saves.
Double six, of course.
And roll the double. Well, you say of course, but I don't. I don't roll double sixes.
It was flat 5 damage each.
Really? Jesus. Well, it's all right. You're going to charge him and absolutely eat him in combat. So, although you do only get 3 attacks, which is a bit sad.
Right. So
Anyway.
gun.
Oh yes, he's got a melter gun as well.
Hits.
Yep.
Wounds.
Doesn't save. D6.
So D6. 5.
5. Ouch. Puts him down 19 wounds.
Then.
Does the pod have any weapons or not?
Nope.
All right. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? Yep. So that's the Leviathan done. I'll put the wounds on him before I
Magnum melter.
Oh, right. We're going to carry on. So he's took 5 wounds so far.
So D3, 2 shots. 2 hits. Strength 10.
3s.
Rerolling ones.
Yeah.
So 1 wound.
1 wound. Nope. Goes through.
Then you got half range.
I would say, imagine so.
Yeah. So.
We're just checking for damage.
It is just D6.
So it's-
2D6, removing the lowest. So it's only 5.
So he's took 10 wounds in total.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll just put those on now before So, desperation. We're putting everything little to try and pop 2 wounds off that one, yep.
Then
And
it's plus,
Oh.
recharge into
nice,
that one.
nice. Right, where are we starting then?
So, we will start with D6 shots for the plus, 5 shots.
Oh, dear me.
He
He didn't move, did he?
No, it did.
Oh, yeah,
Rerolling
so-
ones.
So he's hitting on 4s then.
Takes a mortal wound.
Woohoo!
Strength 9, 2 wounds.
2 wounds, so 5 up saves again. 1 goes through.
And it's 2 damage.
2 damage, puts him down to 12 rounds remaining, and you take 1, I take 2. Seems like a fair swap to me.
Then Stormbolt is.
Yep, definitely. Because you're going to roll your dice. Since you killed one knight with a stubber.
We might as well again. So 1 wound.
Uh-oh.
Rerolling ones. Still only 1 wound.
Saved it with a 3.
Then it's mini Gatling.
It's nerve-wracking this, you know. Isn't this minus...
reroll
Oh, is this -1 or is it just straight up?
It's -1.
Uh-oh.
But there's only 3 hits in each.
Okay.
Then strength 5.
So...
So 2 wounds.
Uh-oh.
Safety -1.
So I'm going to have to spend a CP to re-roll that one. Because I need a 4. It needs to be a 4. Yes, he's alive on 1 wound.
Right. Then it's Icarus Rocket Pod.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's 1 shot.
So this is minus
hit it on
2
5s.
5s, yeah.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, cool. Oh, 1 wound remaining.
Just die.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want to. Have you got anything else to fire over here? I don't think you have.
No, I think I'm pretty much out on this side.
You've got to decide whether you want to charge him and try and kill him in combat, or divert some fire from over in that horrendous corner over there. So we'll have a think about that. This is deep in thought of do we fire, do we fire, do we charge, do we fire, do we charge? Ah! What are we doing then?
We're gonna.
I've now nominated, you've had enough time to think.
Yeah, the Cerberus into the Tyrant.
The Tyrant,
whatever it
yep, absolutely.
is. So we'll start with that one.
Right, this gun is horrific.
So
Especially when
2
you hit.
hits,
Yeah. So,
Strength 14.
yeah, 3s.
Rerolling 1.
Oh.
1 wound.
So he has the relic that gives him a 4 invul save. I can't remember what it's called, but he's got it.
Yep.
So, and he would have saved it anyway. Ouch.
Then.
Yep.
Try and finish Morty off.
No, leave Morty alone.
No.
Because if you give him 1 more turn, he's getting in combat.
Then it's Accelerator into the Tyrant.
Yep.
And all its other guns into Morty.
Right. What do you want to start with then?
We'll start with the Accelerator.
Right.
Well, the autocannon.
Yep. So you're
the
hitting on. Are
Accelerator
you hitting
cannon,
on 3s or 4s now with you being?
Hitting on 4s.
Oh, I like it.
Rerolling 1s.
Doesn't really matter. That's a lot of hits. Oh dear.
Toughness.
7. Oh, is this the Tyrant?
Threes, yeah.
Oh, it's eights then.
Fours.
Look at all those sixes.
2, 4, 6, 7.
That doesn't sound right. 7 sixes. So, 4 up saves. Yeah, that wasn't bad actually. 4 go through.
Flat 3 damage each.
Ouch. 12 damage on him. Right.
Then
Everything else into Morty.
2 Lars. Reroll.
So
Still miss.
that's what I like to see. Morty's coming at you. Can Morty take out an straight?
Plasma. 2d3 shots. So 6 shots.
Are you supercharging?
Yes, why not?
It's 4s, isn't it? That was pretty good though. So it'll be 3s.
So 3 to wound. Rerolling 1s.
So that's 2.
2 wounds. 80 minus 4.
4 up save it. 4 up invul. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage. 2 disgusting resilience. 1 damage. Puts him down to 8 wounds remaining.
Then you're out of range of Stormbolt.
Good.
Well, 2 stubbers.
Mine, 12 wounds on the Tyrant is not disappointing for you though. Right, I'm going to do the wounds while you have a few shotguns. And then I think everything from the Executioner is going to go into the Tyrant, is that right?
Yeah.
Everything? Whatever's in range is going to do
the
it?
big gun into Tyrant,
Yeah.
and the heavy bolt is into Morty.
Right, okay, cool.
So, big gun. 3 hits. I've already used my CP.
It's 3s again, isn't it?
Yeah. Rerolling 1s. So, 1 wound.
4 up invul save. Nope, goes through.
Then D6.
Ouch! You've done a lot of wounding. Ouch. Puts him down to 8 wounds remaining. That hurt. Heavy bolters?
Yeah, the heavy bolt is into Morty.
Yeah.
Rerolling 1s.
You only seem to roll 1s or 6s. There's not a lot of in between there. So what's you're looking for 5s and 6s?
5s and 6s. 2 wounds, 80 minus 1.
So that puts it at the 3 up save. Takes 2 wounds. Oh, Morty. Oh no, we've got disgusting resilience. Takes a wound, puts him down to 7 wounds. What was he on? Was he on 8? I think he was on 8.
Yeah, he was on 8.
So 7 wounds remaining. Hang on.
There's a 7 on the dice somewhere.
There it is. Tis Nurgle's number. Have we got anything else to shoot?
I think I'm out of firepower for now.
Right, so, do you want to charge that knight? Or do you want me to charge you to die so I can die to Overwatch?
I've got plenty of other charges, but I think.
Right, okay, let's do some charging then.
So, we're going to have them 2 to that
Well,
slug thing.
I have no Overwatch.
So, the Rune Priest
That's got to be a fail.
is a fail. The Lord, right, to an 8. He needed a 10.
No dear. Right, that's fine.
That's going to charge that.
Right, charge it, then I'll roll some Overwatch.
So that's in.
Yeah, right, so I get the spitter is 2d6,
Yep.
but it is now only strength 5, I believe, because it degrades with the.
Yeah.
So 2d6 shots for 8. So that's 8 auto hits with the flamers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But because he is wounded, he's now wounded on 5s. So that is absolutely nothing. But because he's within range of the Demon Prince, he gets to reroll everything for a massive 1. So that's 8 dice re-rolling at 1 wound. But you do take a wound.
There's a save, so he's down to 11, yeah?
Oi! Yep, and I've got the slugger. 6s re-rolling 1s. Yep, that's fine. Yep, moving on.
That's charging that.
So we've got the Leviathan into the Knight. Right, I'll roll my Overwatch. So I'll do them 1 Gatling at a time because I happen to have 12 dice in my hand. So that is 2 hits so far. I can't even pick 12 dice up, man. This is not even funny. It's kind of embarrassing, really. So that is a massive 3 hits, but they're only strength 6, so 5s to wound. 1 at -2, so it's a 4 invul save. After all of that, but we do need a 9-inch charge. But you haven't spent a CP yet, so it looks like you're going to have to spend a CP, or hold off for next turn.
No, we're going to risk it. No. Oh well.
It was worth it. It was worth a try. Oh, I didn't fire me heavy stubber at you. And that's why I didn't fire me heavy stubber at you. but you are out of range of my heavy flamer. So next turn, I will be running away from that knight, that dreadnought. Are we doing it? So you're looking for like a 10-inch charge, aren't you?
Yeah.
Long bomb, you never know.
Go on.
Go on.
I'm going to regret it. No, I'm not.
You're not doing it?
I'm going to regret it if I do.
Are you doing it? You don't? Okay.
No, I'm not doing it.
Right.
He's going to reroll one.
Oh, yes, yeah. Aha. So, combat over there then, if that's the case.
Yeah, just that combat.
Right, let's do that then. Are you scared of my hitting you back on 6s, doing nothing? But these are brutal in combat, aren't they?
4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Yeah, they are a little brutal. Rerolling 1s because next to the Lord. Pathetic.
That's better. But their strength.
Strength 14. So 2 wounds. AP minus.
It's 4, isn't
4,
it?
yeah.
So I do have a 5-up invulse save because.
No, Redemptive Fist minus 3.
So it's a 5-up invulse save. That's your dice. Shouldn't have rolled them, but I do save 1 with your dice. No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. One was saved with your dice. I apologise for rolling your dice.
D6. 6.
Oh, 6, of course. That's all you've rolled for wounds. Right, disgusting resilient. He's only got 6 wounds left, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's got 1 wound remaining. So he hits you back.
So well.
He does D3 hits back for 1 hit. He hits you on a 6. There you go. That was that. That was exciting. So, do you score any points?
No.
Are you discarding any of them? Are you going to discard? You may as well discard objective 4.
Yeah,
God,
discarding
that is
your
useless.
objective 4.
Right, so that is the end of Wolves. We'll come back to you with the cards for the Deathguard. And at the end of that, I do defend objective 4, puts me 2 more victory points, puts me on a 5, I believe, at the end of that. So I draw 3 more cards and I get secure objective 6. I'll find that in a second. Hold the line. I can do that. Supremacy 3. Can I do that? I think I could probably do that.
That's number 6.
Okay. I'm not going to discard it because I think I can get supremacy here as well. Right, I'm not going to. Hang on. Let me have a look around the board. Oh, I've already. Oh yeah, I can get that one as well. No, I'm going to keep all my cards. I'll come back to you with this after the movement phase. So after the movement phase, these guys have dropped across here to claim that objective. I've still got 3 units in my deployment zone. I'm currently holding 1, 2, 3 objectives for supremacy and objective 6. So that's not bad actually. And we move on to our psychic phase. So Mortarion will cast Miasma Pestilence on himself. He will, he just will. Yes, he does. That goes off on a 7 unless you can deny.
Right, you can have it.
Right, so he's -1 to hit now.
Yep.
Which probably won't do any good, but we'll try. Next thing he's going to do is he's probably just going to have to throw in a smite up the top there as well. So I think basically that missile launcher is going to be the closest.
Yep.
Or is the rapier going to be the closest? 2 seconds.
So it's the long fangs.
So with disappointing measurement, it's not the missile. It's not the horrible las cannons. It's the missile launcher. So smite under them goes off on a 7.
We'll deny.
Right, we're going to try and deny.
So on a 9.
That's denied. That's perfect. Right, I'm going to move across. He is going to cast Blades of Putrefaction on himself. That's +1 to wound.
Yep.
So that goes off on a 5. That's a 5 unless you'd like to deny.
No.
Right, so he's +1 to wound. And then finally, we'll have a smite from him onto that dreadnought there. I'll re-roll that because I don't really want a Perils. Apparently I want a Perils. So that is D3 mortal wounds. Oh, now I roll the 3. Perfect. I've saved 1. He takes 1 wound. Right, so that was a bit of a mixed bag on the psychic phase, so we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. I'm going to randomly start here with the shooting phase, and this first War Dog is going to fire over to the Leviathan with everything it's got. But I think its stubbers are out of range at 36 inches, but I'll check that later. So it's 4d6 shots with the auto cannons for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. This is hitting on 3s. But then wounding on 5s. That is, wow, 1, AP -1.
AP -1.
Yeah, so 3 up
it's,
save.
3 up.
But you do take 3 wounds.
So it's down to
Chipping away. Right, the next one is going to do exactly the same thing again. 6, 7, 8 shots. 4. There, so 3s. And then 5s again. 3 at -1.
Pass.
Right, no problem. Probably a waste of shots that, but we did it anyway. Okay, so let's move on to these. I moved them both, so again I'm going to spend a CP for Blasphemous Machine on this guy. I'm going to stop the camera and take the off before. We'll start with the uninjured, this one here with the Blasphemous Machine. He's going to put the Spitters and the Slugger into the Dreadnought. That Dreadnought is going to put the Mortar across into this guy over here. So we'll start with the Mortar, so it's D6 shots. Oh, that was pretty rubbish. 4s, re-rolling 1s. No, re-roll the 1. Yep, that's about what happens with them things. That's why nobody uses the mortars. The Spitters are 2d6 shots. Oh dear me, for just 6 shots. But these are strength 7 and they are re-rolling. So we're looking for 4s. That is 5 at -1.
So
And they're 1 damage each.
3 go through. So he's down to 8.
Excellent. And then the Heavy Slugger's going into him as well. So again, 4s, re-rolling 1s. Wow, I could do that with the mortar. And then these are 5s. That is 1 more at -1.
Fail.
And that's another wound off. We're chipping away. Right, now we'll move on to the one that hasn't got the stratagem on it. It's going to do exactly the same thing. So we'll do the mortar again first. This is going to be hitting on 5s because he moved. So mortar for 3 shots. 5s, re-rolling 1s. Strength 8, toughness 8, so 4s. But I am re-rolling because it's a plague weapon. Not that it matters. Perfect. So then the Slugger and the Flamers into the Redemptor. Sluggers first. Re-roll the 1. Wow. Then 5s and 6s. That is 1 at -1.
Goes
Yeah, slowly chipping away. 2d6 with the Flamers for 7 shots. 4s re-rolling. That is 6 at -1.
3 go through.
Okay.
Down to 3.
Not as good as what I'd hoped. I'll tell you what, for good measure, we're going to put the small arms into him as well. So we'll do the plasma first. I don't think he's within 18 inches though. 2 seconds, I will do this live on camera. Yes, he is. So we can rapid fire because Deathguard can do that at 18 inches, weirdly. So we're supercharging.
Yep. Double 1.
And we hit twice. And we wound on 3s. We wound once, -3.
6 up. Nope.
2 damage. And then we have 2, 4, 6, 7 shots coming in with because he'll be out of the 18 inches.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 7 shots. So 3s. And then 5s. That is 3 with no AP. It's
He
fine.
lives.
So how many wounds have you got left?
1.
That's frustrating. Right. My knight will shoot his slugger into him, stubber. He will get +1 for cover, so it's a sup save, but we may as well shoot it at him. So, and he's also hitting on 5s because he's really dead. Yep, that was good. Right, that's perfect. I'm going to come back to that knight for now. We'll move across a bit further. I need to measure up Mortarian's lantern. Mortarian's lantern is in range, but unfortunately you can only really get the long claw anyway, so it's 1 shot, hitting on a 2. It hits on a 6, it's strength 8, so it wounds on a 2, and it rolls a 1. Is it a plague weapon though? It better be a plague weapon. And it's not a plague weapon, so that just fails. Well, that was brilliant. That took us about 10 minutes to read through all of that, and it completely whiffed. Right, okay, perfect. Okay, Hellbrute into that horrible toughness 9 thing over there. So he moved, but he's a Hellbrute, so he doesn't care. So it's 3s, re-rolling up. and then it is 4s because it's strength 9, toughness 9. Now I roll the double ones. Now I roll the double ones.
Have a reroll at all?
No, I haven't re-rolled yet, but I was thinking, no, I'm going to let that go. That was disappointing. Well done, Hellbros.
So is that not a lot though?
That was to wound though, unfortunately. I rolled 6s to hit and 1s to wound. It's a complete wrong way around. Oh, stupid boy. Right, so what we'll do is we'll move on here. This is going to fire everything into the Astraeus. Yes, it is. So it's 2d6 shots from the thermal cannons for 10 shots. And these are hitting on 3s. And they're strength 9, so they're wounding on 3s. Oh, that's 3 AP minus 4.
So
6 up.
6 up void.
2d6? Because these are d6 each.
Yeah, just 1 in 6 chance.
You've got 10 wounds. You probably, the way I roll, you're not going to die from this, but I say that and then I roll 2 6s.
Yeah, go on then. Let's roll 2 6s.
2d6 wounds. There you go, 4 wounds, you see. So then we've got the Storm Spear Rocket is 3 shots on 3s, and these are only strength 8, so it's 4s. That is 2 more at minus lot. Actually, I'll double check this because you've got a 2 up save, haven't you? So it's only 4 up saves because it's only AP minus 2.
So 1 pass, 1 fail.
So it's d6.
I'll CP that one.
Right.
2 pass.
Oh, nice. Excellent. Brilliant. I'm so pleased for you. So we'll move on to the Tyrant. He's not bracketed yet, so he's going to fire the Volcano Cannon into the Cerberus?
Yep.
Into the Cerberus. He's going to put everything else into the Astraeus.
Yep.
So we'll start with the Cerberus first. So it's d6 shots from the Volcano Cannon for 6 shots. These are hitting on 3s. And these are wounding on 3s because I think it's strength 14. So that is 4 at your invul saves because it's minus lots, because it's a volcano.
So, 5 up. Ouch time. How much damage?
So that's 3d3 per.
Yeah, it's dead. Go on then.
Oh, you don't know that? So how many that 4 went through?
Yeah, you all went through.
So it's d3 this. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 wounds.
You've killed it.
Okay. Does it explode? So that is the Cerberus, the volcano cannon is ugly, isn't it?
It doesn't explode.
It doesn't explode? That's a little bit disappointing. 2 seconds, we're going to check to see if it does explode. So it did explode in a 5+, but it only rolled a 4, so that is the Cerberus gone. I feel a little bit bad. Only a little bit, and now I'm over it, so it's okay. We'll carry on shooting things. So everything else from this, the can fire is going into the Astraeus. So we'll start with the shoulder cannons of rubbish, because they never hit anything. So it is 4d3 shots from the shoulder cannons. That is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. And these are still hitting on 3s, but they are wounding on 5s because they're only strength 7. That is 4 at minus 2 again, I believe it is.
So 4 up.
And these are 2 damage each.
It dies.
Oh dear me, does it explode?
Yes.
It explodes on a 5 as well?
Pretty sure.
We'll double check that because that could have quite drastic implications on stuff that's going on around the back here. This was a bit of a brutal turn so far in shooting phase. You know, it is a beautiful model, and I do really like your paint job on it. I mean, it's the wrong colours, but it's done really well in the wrong colours. We'll find out when we'll come back to you. So there we have it. I feel like I should be singing a song, but that's a lot of Forge World points just took off. That's a lot of money just being shot off the table that turn. I think the Astraeus is like £220, something like that.
It was 220. It's gone up recently.
Was it really? Ouch. So it didn't explode. We're both slightly disappointed. So that's the Tyrant finished, and that's that finished. I do believe all I've got left to fire is this knight here. So I'll have a think, and we'll come back to you with some And it's lots of dice time. So, this knight's going to put, basically he's going to put everything into this, but he's going to chuck the stubber into him, just if you can do the insult, return the favour like you did to me. So I'm going to do that first. So, he's still not bracketed yet, so he's still fine, so he's still hitting on 3s. That is 2 hits. That is no wounds. I'm sad. Right, okay, so that's enough of that faffing about. Moving on to the Gatling cannons going into this Predator here. So, I'll do the 2 at a time again, so it's the first 12. And these are wound on 5s and 6s. Wow, that's 1 so far. That is not good. My dice rolls have betrayed me, but I'm not bothered because of what I just killed over there. I'm okay with this. Oh, that's better. So that is 5 at -2 into this Predator here.
5 at -2. So 5 ups all go through.
So that's 10 wounds.
So it's down to 2.
I should have saved the stubber for it, shouldn't I? Right. I'm not sure I have any other shots left to do, which, to be honest, after that I'm okay with. So I'm going to come back to you after decide what is going to charge what. So I made a bit of a mistake. I forgot to move him because I wanted to charge over here, and now he's got a ridiculously long charge. So would you like to fire lots of Hellblasters Overwatch at him?
Yeah. They're not overcharging.
Ah.
So 6 shots. Rerolling 1s.
Should have. Oh, this is going to hurt. It's looking for 4s. So he still has his rotated iron shields because that counts all the way through this phase. So he has a 4 invul save, and he's going to go boom. So does he explode? No, he doesn't explode. No, that was.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, so we'll take him off the table in a second. So the next one, this knight, is going to charge into this tank here.
So D3 for its Magnum Melter.
Are you within your reroll ones?
Yeah.
Right, so reroll the 1.
Nope.
Good. And I should have declared a multi-charge, but never mind. So I might just come around here and try and tag him as well. I'm going to put him in. I don't know if there's any point or not, because I can't hit him. So no, I'll just stay on here and I'll just hit him. That's fine. And then lastly, this Demon Prince is going into this Redemptor.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Of course I do.
Okay. Right.
Because I get to hit you first, so it's okay.
So mini onslaught.
I was just for the sheer amount of bullets coming in on Overwatch.
So 1 wound.
AP
-1.
goes through. Disgusting. Saves it.
Stormbolters. Reroll 1s. Nope. D3 for the 1 shot. This is then D6 for the plasma, which is not overcharging.
No. Oh dear.
1 hit, 1 wound.
5 up demon save. Saves it. Oh, thank goodness for that. Is that everything?
Yep.
So he is in. He's going to go down to there like that, and he's going to basically lick you to death now. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually. Oh, you can hold it in within 6 inches, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that horrible stupidness.
Well, because you've gone around that side,
Yep.
only he can make it.
That's fine. That's why I did go around
So
that side.
the-
I did actually go around that side to stay out of the way, but I forgot it was 6 inches, even though we talked about it less than an hour ago, because that's how my mind works. So may as well start with him first. And obviously he's got to put everything in the Redemptor. So this is 7 attacks. 7 attacks, hitting on 2s, deaths to false embers on 3s, on 6s, 3s. So that's a death to false ember. That's re-rolls 1s. So that's gets another attack. So that is 8 attacks. Now these are strength. He's only strength 6, but he does have Blades of Putrefaction on him. So he's strength 7, so he's winning on 4s. I think he might be enough. This might be enough to kill you. That is 5 at -2.
Yeah, he's well and truly dead.
Right, cool. Does he explode? Please explode.
Nope.
Okay, so that's him dead. Would you like to interrupt with this guy here?
No.
So, he gets 4 attacks, but he's going to stamp on you, so he gets 3 attacks per attack.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I had 12 dice. I can do maths. So this is hitting on 3s. And it is strength 8 and your toughness 7?
Yes.
So it'll be 3s again. Oh, that wasn't good though. That is 4 at -2, I believe. To -2.
So...
And these are D...
2 go through.
So it's 2d3, so he's dead automatically because he's got 2 wounds left. But and I get 2 wounds. There you go. Does he explode?
Nope.
Excellent.
We don't like exploding today.
No, we really don't. Nothing's exploded. It's a little bit sad. So I believe that is everything of mine. So I forgot about that dirty move there. And you get...
Yep. 4 attacks.
4 attacks, yep.
Hitting on 2s.
Reroll them once for yourself, I'm assuming.
No, that's the Lord.
Ah.
But it should be in range.
Yeah.
Still misses.
Strength?
3 hits. Strength. 5.
So you're running on 5s.
All fluff. So, nothing.
Right, cool, that's excellent. So, that is the end of my turn. Oh, I do need to take that knight off the table, though. Don't let me forget that. So, at the end of my turn, we've got no morale to take because we did nothing. But I do get secure objective 4, I do get hold the line, and I did get supremacy, which gives me D3 for supremacy. For 3. So I get 5 more victory points this turn. So what we'll do is we'll come back to you with the cards drawn for the Space Wolves on turn 3. So the cards are being drawn.
5.
So we still have Assassinate.
I'm set on 5.
Oh, nice. There you go. Automatic.
And Blood and Guts.
Kill something in the 5 phase. That is very possible.
Yeah, we're going to stab me a...
Yeah, that is going to start to get very... Yeah. So are you gambling or are you sticking?
Oh, I'm sticking.
Right. So we still have Assassinate. Because let's face it, you're in combat with a character over there anyway.
Yeah.
So, right. We'll come back to you with the movement. So Space Wolves movement, turn 3. I don't think much has changed. We've had a little bit of shuffle there, hiding behind the troops. Yeah, nothing's happened there. But we have had significant movement up here. Because I think we're going to be going for Assassinate this turn.
Yes.
Yes, I think
finally.
Yeah, I think Assassinate. And obviously, this guy's trundled along. Yeah, Psychic Phase. I'm going to go all the way around this side because I've got some dice around here for any kind of denies that I do. Apologise about the really bad camera work. But I'm excited.
So, he's going to cast Smite.
Nope. Yep.
Which is cast on the 10.
Oh, yeah. Not going to deny that.
So, D3, 2.
Yep, he's down to 5 wounds remaining. No, he's down to 3 wounds remaining. Oh, you might not even have to keep him in combat, are you? Yep, 3 wounds. Yep.
Then... we will do Murderous Hurricane on that squad back there.
Right.
As well. So, that's 5, 6, 9.
That's fine. I don't know what that does, but...
Roll a dice for each model in the unit.
There's 10 in the unit.
6 takes a more wound.
Okay, you can have that. They're Poxwalkers, you can have them. They are very scary, man. I can understand why you're doing this.
It's mostly just because I've got the extra power.
So is that 2?
2, yeah.
So Disgusting Resilience. Yep, 2 Poxwalkers, go splat.
Then he's going to smite this thing.
Right.
Fail.
Right, I don't know.
So there's 6.
Yes, 6 now. Yep, that's right. Because I can't read those dice from here. CP reroll.
Yeah, go on, we'll CP it. So it's cast on a 9.
Have you got many more spells to do?
3 more.
Right, you can have that then.
So D3, so 1.
Down to 11 wounds remaining, yep.
Then he'll do Living Lightning, which is cast.
And what does that do? That's D3 again, isn't it?
Yeah.
What was that on?
On 8.
I'll try and deny that. Yep, that goes through.
There's another D3, so 3 more.
Ouch, starting to hurt. Puts him down to 8 wounds remaining. Definitely does. Hang on. Yep, there we go, 8 wounds remaining. Yep.
Then he's going to cast Smite, which is cast on a 9.
Oh, this is him again, is it?
Yep.
Oh, I'll deny that. This is the last spell.
Second to last, yeah.
Nope, goes through. D3 again.
So that's another 3.
Oh, come on. Dying to smite. Puts him down to 5 wounds remaining. There you go. It does indeed. Yep.
We will do Stormcaller for his last one, which is cast on an 8.
And that's -1 to hit on something.
That's everyone within 6 counts as being cover.
Right. Okay. That was pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Shooting phase! We'll come back to you in a second when we do something.
Twice.
So the execution did shuffle, but it doesn't care because it's basically Lehman Russ with more guns. So it's going to fire everything into this tyrant here. So the big gun first.
3 hits. Do I use my last command point? No. Freeze to wound, re-rolling 1s. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds, AP minus lots, but it doesn't matter because he's got a 4-up invul save. And he saves them both. Is the Gatling cannon in range yet, or anything else?
The Gatling cannon isn't.
Heavy bolters will be though, won't they? 36, they should be in range, I'm sure. Yeah. So, heavy bolters.
Lots of 1s. Far too many 1s. We're doing a minto.
So true. Then 5s and 6s.
2 wounds.
So that is 4-up saves because of, well, any reason. 1 goes through, takes a wound. I'll do that. So yeah, the hurt continues.
5 last cannons into it.
That's just rude.
4 hits.
Yeah, 3s.
Re-rolling 1s.
That's a shame.
So 4 wounds.
Uh-oh. 4 4-up saves. Oh, this could hurt. 2 go through. So you could kill him. You're not going to kill him.
We'll CP that one. So 7 wounds and I'm out of command point.
Nice. So I think that drops him down to 9 wounds. Hang on.
No, 13.
6 wounds.
6 wounds. Yeah.
6 wounds. I can't count. So he's on 6 wounds remaining. Anything else going into him?
The laser destroyer.
Oh no, not the laser destroyer.
Misses.
Whey!
I can't re-roll it.
Thank God for that. I hate that thing. Do you still get your missile launchers though?
Yeah. Just seems a waste to fire all 5 into the tyrant.
Well, you can split your fire. You don't have to fire all targets into one thing. You can split. Because that always works.
No.
We found out turn 1 how well that worked.
But so all 5 missile launchers into the tyrant.
Make it dead.
Rerolling 1s, so all hit.
You're looking for 4s this time, aren't you?
Yeah. 2 wounds.
Oh. 4 ups. Save them both, double 6.
Would do.
See, if you split your fire, you wouldn't have even done less than that. Moving across to this side of the table.
Right.
Lots of horribleness coming soon. Although you haven't got that many guns left to fire, have you?
Hell blasters.
Oh crap. Yep.
So they will overcharge.
Of course they will.
So 1 at a time. So 4 hits.
Oh dear. It's 4s to wound.
Rerolling 1. So 2 wounds.
This is not going to go well. No, it goes pretty well actually. Yeah, that goes pretty well.
Then
Levy?
yeah. We are going to.
Which ones are going into? I've got 1 and 1 wound left, and I've got 2 on full
Fire
wounds.
his flamers
Yep.
into that.
Yep.
His grav into that.
Nice. And the melter.
And the melter into
Nice.
that one.
Yep. Cool.
And I'm going to regret it.
Probably, but that's what happens.
So the grav flux, heavy D3. So 2 shots into the night.
Uh oh.
Both hit.
Strength stupid, isn't it?
Strength 9. So 1 wound. 8 minus 5.
So 5-up invul save. Saves it. Wow. Wow.
Right. 2d6 hits
Yep.
on there.
Yeah.
So 7 hits.
Nice. Using flamers on a flame tank, that's just rude.
No, not really.
But yeah, toughness 8.
2 wounds. Strength 5.
AP.
Minus 1.
So 4-up saves. Oh, chuck my dice on the floor. I'm gonna CP that. No. Does he explode? He explodes on a 5. No, he doesn't explode. Right. So that's him dead.
Gun into the other one. Misses.
Ah. Oh well. At least he killed it.
Then
I think that might be everything shot, isn't it?
just bolters. Next.
Right, okay, well we'll do the bolters off camera, and if anything exciting happens we'll come back. So small arms fire, didn't do much else to be honest, nothing really happened. Mortarion lost 1 wound and that's about it. So we're on to the charge phase now. Justin's here.
The tyrant, that's the Lord in.
Yep, the Lord mixing in the Demon Prince. Anything else charging in? Is he going to long bomb?
That's charging into...
Nice, I have no Overwatch.
So needing a 9. I've got no CP
No C, so he fails there, so you're going to sit there another turn, sir.
Yep.
Yes, you're going to do the same as what Mortarion did. Nothing. Are they going in? Just asking, just because...
I am toying with the idea, I just don't like you being still on 5 wounds.
Yeah, I get that. Oh, the pressure. Oh, the pressure.
Because he's toughness 7, yeah?
He's toughness 8.
Toughness 8.
Yes. And he's got 24 Overwatch shots to come out, your strength 6, minus 2 damage. But if you don't charge him, he gets to... Well, he's going to shoot you anyway, but...
Yeah, he's going to shoot me anyway, so...
Yeah. Right, okay, fair enough.
No, we're not going to charge.
I don't like that over there. Right, so we're going for combat first then?
Yeah.
Start with your charges then, so your... It's very, very cool conversion model. He's the White Scars.
He's the White Scar, yeah.
But not anymore.
Nope.
I like it. To be honest, I think that's probably the most use he's going to get because there's not that many White Scars players out there. So is it round here anyway? So the Wolf Priest, Wolf Lord, isn't he? Yeah. Wolf.
Yeah, Primaris Wolf Lord.
He's your Warlord, isn't he?
Yep.
Nice.
So he gets 5 attack.
I mean, this is going to hurt.
+1 for his relic. Mastercraft is... Nope, just a normal power sword. Right. So, hitting on 2s.
Yep. Coming across, hitting on 2s.
Rerolling 1s.
You sound like a Demon Prince. What's the strength of it?
Their strength 4.
So toughness 7.
So 5s.
Just the 1.
Just 1.
So, what's the AP? Oh, it's minus 3's power sword, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
-3.
we get a demon save, which we save on a 5. So now we alternate. So you get to hit me with your Rune Priest before I get to hit you, though.
Used to be Tigurius. So 4 hits.
Nothing.
No wounds.
Okay, so my Demon Prince will ignore not Tigurius and go straight for your Wolf Lord, obviously. So 7 attacks. 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7 attacks. So 2's reroll and 1, 6 is exploding. So reroll the 1, and then we'll reroll that for another 1. So we get 8 hits out of 7 shots. I like it. So these are strength 6, your toughness 4, I'm assuming still.
Yep, toughness 4.
So 3's to wound you. That is 7 at AP minus 2. Well, you have I'm assuming you've got 9 heal.
Yeah. Fails 2.
So that's 4 wounds.
So he's alive.
Wasn't that that was actually good roll.
2 wounds left.
Oh, I've only 1 mod getting through. We'll slay the Warlord next turn. So I believe that is the end of your turn.
I believe so, yes.
Did you score any victory points? You still haven't got an assassinate yet.
Right, I haven't got assassinate and I haven't got blood and guts because I didn't.
No, you didn't. That's right. Are you discarding?
I get secure 5.
Hooray! Nice one. Are you discarding any of the 2? You really shouldn't.
No, I'm keeping it.
Right. Okay. So
So I get 1 for secure 5.
what is the score at the end of? Oh, it's not 10.
3-10 so far.
And going into my turn 3. Right. Tables rest. I'm eating crisps and drinking Monster. Excellent. So, move them out of the way. I get Symbol of the Fly Lord. If I control exactly 3 objectives, I get D3 victory points. I'm already controlling 3 objectives. So that's objective 1. I'll have a look for that in a second. And Death March. So score 1 victory point if at least 3 friendly Deathguard infantry units are completely within your opponent's half of the battlefield. So I'm going to come back and have a look where they are and see if I need to Oh no, I think I'm going to be able to do that, but I'll have to do some measuring and I'll see if I'm going to get rid of those or not. So I decided to keep all my cards because I have Death Marched. That's 1 unit, 2... Oh no, sorry, Crusade. I was meant to do it, but luckily I hadn't made any shots or anything, so obviously that's my 3rd infantry unit out of my deployment zone. It's not, it's got to be in your half. I think I may have messed up massively. It's okay, I'll get it next turn, it's fine. It's not a problem. They're there to get it next time. So, Psychic Phase. So, Smite. This is going to be into your Warlord.
Yep.
That does not go off. I will CP reroll that. That just goes off on a 5.
So we'll try and deny.
I'm sure you will. Oh look,
denied
you're
on
denied.
7.
Brilliant. That's sad. My next one will Smite as well, and I'm not sure who's closer. I think the Hellblasters may be closer. So we'll Smite the Hellblasters, that's fine, I don't mind doing that. Right, that's it there. Doing well. Mortarion, Miasma Pestilence. Goes off on a 7.
We'll try and deny.
No, he's
12. Deny.
Yeah, and then he will cast Smite as well. We're going to them over there.
Yeah.
So this needs a 7 now. There we go, on a 10.
And the last rune priest will try and
Yeah.
deny. Nope.
I thought that was a 6 there. So a D3 into the missile launchers, I'm assuming that is?
Yeah.
For 1 wound. Damn. Hey! Killed a missile. That was a pretty rubbish psychic phase. Oh, hang on.
Well, actually,
I have one more psyker, but I think he's out of range of everything. So I keep forgetting about him, but it doesn't matter. Right, shooting phase. Hellbrute into Executioner. Do something this game. Reroll him. Oh, I think he's outside the Lord, so never mind. And then 3s. There we go, -3. D6 damage for 1 damage. I used the CP back there. Right, that was depressingly rubbish. I need to measure. Okay, so is that no? Just me. Oh, my blight launcher is about a millimeter out of range. So that's this side of the table done. Next, we will do the thermal cannons into the executioner. So it is 2D, and obviously this missile pod as well. So 2D6 with the thermal cannons for 11 shots. 9, 11 shots. So hitting on 3s. Yeah, and then wounding on 3s. And these are -4.
Right.
And these are D6 damage each. 6, 12, 18, 22, 26, 28, 32 wounds. And there's no south pod will fire up into the air in Rejoice. Right. We'll move on to the Wounded Tyrant. Let me have a look and see what I can shoot. So the melters are going to go into the little cannon of doom. This is going to be really overkill. I'm going to come back and have a think about that. Melter guns into your little cannon. The plasma is going into your missile, into your missile launchers.
Yep.
The shoulder cannons are going into the las cannons.
Yep.
And the volcano cannon, for ridiculousness, is also going into the las cannons. So I'm going to do the las cannon first. D6 shots for 3 shots. So it's hitting on 4s now because he is bracketed though. It's only 1 shot, but it is wounded on a 2. And it's -5, I think. So you have.
So that's on which one?
The las cannons.
That one.
Yes.
Right.
But it's 3d3 damage. There, 1's dead. A volcano cannon took out one intercessor. Right, so then we'll carry on with them. So we've got the I forgot what I said now. The shoulder cannons, we're going to those as well, which is 4d3. Yep. So that is 3, 6, 9, 10. So 4s again. And then 3s because of strength 7. That is 4 at -2, so obviously -1 for cover.
So 2 die.
So that's 2 damage each.
Then the banner.
Yep.
See if they get to shoot before they die. 1 does.
And your sergeant would as well.
It's only got a bolt on.
Okay. So 1. Where's that going into then?
So that last cannon will go back into him.
Oh, that's rude.
No, it's not. Misses.
Okay, cool. Right. Oh yeah, the missile is the last miss. No, he doesn't have the missiles left. You fired them twice already. Right. So we'll do the melters next. We've got 4 melter cannons going into your last cannon of doom thing.
Laser destroyer.
That's the one. So 4s. 2 hit. 8. The strength 8. Your toughness.
Toughness 5.
Ooh, 3s. 2 at -4.
Right.
2d6 damage. That's 7 damage.
Double 1, it would have lived.
Yeah, double 1. Well, even a 1 and a 2 would have been fine. And then we've got the plasma into the missile launchers. So it's 2d6. I'm gonna supercharge because I'm stupid. So that is for 4 shots. 4s, but 1s kill me. There's a oh dear me, there's 2 mortal wounds and 2 hits. So it's strength 8, so 2s. They are -3, so -2 for cover.
So 2 die.
Right.
Banner lets 1 fire back again.
Yep. This is down to 4 wounds remaining.
So back into him. Misses. No rerolls.
Cool. Excellent. Right. 2 seconds. So my Terran's Lantern is going to fire. It's going to fire across into these guys here. So it's going to hit the missile launchers and the gunners from the other thing as well. So it hits on a 2, which it hits. It's strength 8, so it wounds on a 2. So that is -3 on both of those guys.
So gunner is dead and missile launcher is.
It's a you need a 5 because of cover.
Yeah, to save. So just the gunner.
Just the gunner. Well, there you go. That lantern has been brilliant, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So that is this side. That's that part of the table done. We'll move across to these guys here. So the first one is going to fire up into the las cannons. So we'll do that first. But he's going to randomly put the stubber into the hell blasters. No, he's not, because he can't see them. So he's not going to fire a stubber because he doesn't want to. So it's 4d3 shots with the first auto cannon. So that's 3, 6, 9, 10. So these are hitting on 3s. That's a lot of 1s. And it's strength 7, so wounded on 3s. That is 4, but it's just your straight up 3 up save because it's only -1. It's 3 up saves.
So 1 dies.
So 1 dies. Does he fire back?
No.
Good. Wow, dear me, slowly getting... Right, now we'll move on to the next one and we're going to do exactly the same thing. So auto cannons up at the las cannons, and then the stubber will go at the hell blasters because he can't see them. This one can see them. So I'll do the stubber first. So it's 3s and then 4s. So that is 1 save, no AP, and your hell blaster.
It's fine.
Right, and then we'll do the 4d3 auto cannons into the las cannons at the top there. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. 3s, and then 3s. Didn't roll that one. Yep, that's 3, 6, 7 up, 3 up save, because you're in cover. But they're 3 damage each.
Yeah, that's them 2 dead.
Right, so do they fire?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Fire.
And they're going into... Yes. Please miss.
So 1 hit. Reroll into wound. Doesn't wound.
Right, cool, excellent.
That banner's a load of fluff.
When it works...
When it works, it's cool.
But the banner worked. They just didn't do very well when they mustered that last piece of strength. Right, so we are now running out of things to fire. So this one is going to fire. He's going to fire the flamers and the slugger into him, and he's going to put the mortars over into the hell blasters. So I'll do the mortar first because he is hitting on 5s, and there's no re-roll here. So I saw 6 shots. 2, 4, 6. If I was organised, I'd have my dice. So these are hitting on 5s, no reroll. Wow, look at all those 1s. If only there was a... Oh, that's not 6 inches, is it? Never mind. And then these are wound on 2s. It's -2 on your Hellblaster, so 5 up save. And,
One goes through. How much
and
damage?
it is D3 damage. So that is a dead Hellblaster. And then we'll do 2 D6 Flamers into the Leviathan for 8 shots. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 shots. So these are wounding you on 5s, re-rolling 1s. That's just 2 at -1. So 2 3 up saves.
One goes through.
1 wound. And then this is going to fire the Flamers into the Hellblasters and the Slugger into the Hellblasters, and I need to double check, but I think they might be in... I have to see who the mortar can fire at. I think the mortar is going to fire at that missile launcher guy over there because it doesn't need line of sight. So we'll do that first. Mortar, D6 shots for a whole shot. I'm going to re-roll that. I've done that all game. All game. So, hitting on a 5, re-rolling 1. Yep. So 2 D6 Flamers into the Hellblasters for 6 shots. And these are strength 7 re-rolling, so 3's re-rolling. That is 6 at -1.
Two go through.
So that's 1. No, it was on them. It was on them guys there. So it's one dead guy. And then the Slugger into them as well. Again, 5's re-rolling 1s, and that misses there. So that's them 2 done. That's that done. I think, because they advanced, I think that is everything fired. So,
This guy.
oh yeah, that guy, yay! He's going to put everything, because they're all characters there, aren't they? Those 3 are characters.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put, remind me who these are then.
2 rune priests
Yep.
and a battle leader.
So he's a lieutenant, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a Gatling cannon into each of those,
Yep.
and I'll just put the stubber into him just out of spite. Oh, I've got 2 Flamers as well. So, Gatling cannon, Flamers.
Yep.
So I'll do the Flamers first. So it's 2 D6 with the Flamers, because there's 2 of them. That is 4 shots. These are strength 6. No, strength 5, sorry, because they're just heavy Flamers. So 3's. So that is just the 1 at -1.
Pass.
And then obviously we've got the stubber into him as well. That's 3 hits with the 3 hits with the stubber. If I actually had my, that is just 1 wound with the stubber into the same guy, battle leader.
Pass.
Yep, that was good. So Gatling cannons, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I just realised he's fairly he's hitting on 5 now, I think, because he's really damaged, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, luckily I didn't do any damage, so it didn't matter, and the Flamers were auto hitting anyway. So this is into the wounded Rune Priest.
Yep.
That's just 3 hits. So these are wounded on 3's. That's 3 wounds at -2.
So he's dead.
So that's 6 damage, is it? Right, cool. And then same again in the other one. That was really poor. So 3's to wound. That is just 1 wound at -2.
Pass.
Right, excellent. That was sad. So now that is all of my shooting done. We're moving on to charges. So Mortarion is going to try and charge your battle leader here. Now it is a 10-inch charge, but I can re-roll this. So I'm just going to roll my dice, see if I can get in first. Nope, and there's no point re-rolling that because I can't get in. So would you like to fire your Overwatch at me anyway?
So his carbine misses.
Right, okay. So the knight is going to charge, he's going to multi-charge into both of these.
Right. So crack grenade from him. Nope. And crack grenade from him. Nope.
And I can roll that with Mortarion. He's in there. Next, my Demon Prince is going to multi-charge all 3 of those, so you get your Hellblaster shot.
He will overcharge. Nope.
And he's enough to get into... oh, he's too big and nasty. There we go. And he is going to charge into that.
Right. D3 for the grab, one shot.
Yep.
Which misses.
Yep.
The melter hits.
Oh dear.
Wounds.
So I get a 5-up demon save. Nope, goes through.
Then 2d6 removing the lowest, so 5 damage.
And I ignore these on 5s. So he takes 2 wounds. Yep, that's fine. He's not down to 10.
2d6 flamers.
Ouch. So you're looking for 5s and 6s, aren't you? Because it's strength 5.
5 more wounds.
I have 5. -1.
Yep, -1.
4 up saves. Ugh. And then disgustingly resilient. Ooh. So he took 4 wounds. He's now took 6 wounds. He's down to 8 wounds remaining. But he can't fail. So you are tagged in combat. There and then. I think I will leave it at that. So I'll come back to you with the combat phase. So first I'm activating my knight, so he gets 4 attacks, but I'm going to use my feet. So I'm going to put 2 into each of the 2 characters. So 6 attacks into each one. But he is hitting on 5s. So this one's into the battle leader.
Yep.
So it's 3 hits, strength 8. That is 3 wounds at -2.
So 5 up. Passes them all.
Wow. That was unfortunate for me. And then rinse and repeat with the other guy. Just 2 hits. 1 wound, -2. Well, that's failed miserably.
Goes through.
And that's D3 wounds. For 1 wound. Wow, he did not do well there. Well, that isn't what was supposed to happen. So what I'm going to do now is my Demon Prince is going to activate. He's going to put 2 attacks into the Hellblaster. And then he's going to put... leaves him 4 attacks. Do I do 2 and 2? No. I'm going to do 2 attacks into the Hellblaster and put the rest into this guy here.
Right.
So 2 attacks into the Hellblaster. 2 is re-rolling 1s. And then 3s. 1 at -2.
Goes through.
So he's dead, that was 2 wounds. So that's the Hellblaster gone. This is not going as well as I was hoping. So then 4 attacks into this guy that's already took wounds here. So 2s. Ooh. Re-rolling the 1s. Only 3 attacks go through. And then 3s. 2 at -2.
Both go through.
That's 4 damage. That's him dead. Should have done more than that. So that is all of mine. So it is now... Now you get to fight me back with them, don't you?
That's all your charging units.
That's all my charging units, yes. Oh yeah. I get 3 attacks. Hitting on 6s. Yep, that's that.
Then you get to activate.
So I will activate this guy here into your Warlord.
Yep.
So it is 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks again. 2s, re-rolling the 1s. Ugh. 1, Death to the False Emperor. There we go. I've learned that now. It's took me about 1.5 years to learn Death to the False Emperor.
Yeah.
So, strength 6, so 3s to wound. And that is 6 at -2, so 6 4-up saves. Got to save all of these. No, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
And that is the Warlord. Right, so that is all of my attacks done, so hit me back.
Right, so his attacks on him.
Yep.
Hits on 2.
Oh,
2 wounds, AP -3.
So 2 5-up demon saves. Save 1.
Then D3 damage, 1.
And saves it with discussion resilient. And then your battle leader, who's he attacking?
He'll swing at the knight.
Actually, he's on 6 wounds remaining. Swing at the knight. Yep.
Yeah, why not?
Of course.
So, all hit.
Nice. Is he strength 5?
Yeah, strength
Nice.
5.
So 5s and 6s.
2 wounds,
Minus-
AP -2.
So 5-up saves. Both go through.
And then it's 1 damage apiece.
So it drops down to 3 wounds remaining. There we go. So, and you've got this little fella here.
It's 3 attacks.
Twos? Oh.
2 hits.
Strength millions, isn't he?
Strength 16.
Oh, wow.
2 wounds.
So 2 demon saves. Saves 1, 1 goes through, flat 3.
Flat 3 damage.
So I do my disgustingly resilient saves. He took 1 wound. These tanks are horrid. And I believe that is everything.
Yeah.
That is the end of my turn. So, we've got no morals to do again, because things that get shot get killed. Oh yes, we do. Your missile launchers owe me a morale test, I think.
Pass.
Right, yeah. So I get 1 for Slay the Warlord. I didn't get the did I get the symbol of the Fly Lord? Yes, I score. I hold exactly 3 objectives. I have started to defend. I didn't. Oh, I completely ignored defend objective 1. That was silly, and I didn't get Death March either.
So how many you get?
Just 2 because of Slay the Warlord. And I will. So I got the symbol of the Fly Lord. I'm going to ditch defend objective 1 and keep Death March. So we'll come back to you for start of turn 4 cards for the Space Wolves. And the cards drawn, we got defend 5. Would you like to ditch any and go for the gamble?
No.
Okay, so Psychic Phase then.
Smite. Casting 6.
So who's that into?
Him.
I will have to try and stop that. We stopped that on a 7. Do we have any more Psychic, or have I killed them?
He's got.
He's got 2 you can
Tempest
cast.
Wrath or Murderous Hurricane.
Oh.
Both of them won't kill him.
Right, cool, that works.
So we might as well Murderous Hurricane.
Yeah, I'm seeing a Perils coming up.
Them. 5 fails, need to 6.
Right, cool. Is that your Psychic Phase done?
Yep, that's Psychic Phase done.
Do you want to go straight into shooting, or do you need a second too?
Shooting is easy. We
Yep.
have the missile launchers, try and murder that thing.
Yeah,
Just needs to go away.
it does now. I'm okay for it to die now. He's done his job.
Rerolling 1s, 2 hits, 2 wounds.
2 4-up saves. 1 goes through. Got 4 wounds remaining.
For exactly 4 damage.
There we go. Does he explode? He still doesn't explode. I'm okay with that. He did his work. Next.
Right.
It's mainly small arms fire, isn't it?
It's now just.
Right, so we'll come back to you after all this, just in case anything happens, we'll let you. After a few small arms fire, I did lose 1 Plague Marine over here. And I think we're just going straight into combat now then.
Yep.
But I think it's just continuing combat, isn't it? Because we're already tied up. Right, so where do you want to start?
Him punching the knight.
Right. The knight must
So he
die.
dies horribly. 1 wound.
AP,
-3.
Oh.
-2, sorry.
-2, so 5 up save. And is it D3 damage as well?
No, it's just 1 damage.
That's another wound gone then. Puts him on to 2 wounds. So now for me to activate, I will activate over here. But I tied up all my dice. Right, so 2s rerolling 1s. No Death of False Emperor that time, but these are 3s. That is just 3 at -2.
2 is 2 go through.
So that's 4 damage.
That's him dead. 'Cause
Okay.
He was wounded.
Oh, he was wounded, wasn't he? Yes. Right, so I'll do my other prince into him as well. So again, reroll on the 1s. Still no Death of False Emperors again. And then 3s again. That is 5 attacks. 5 wounds, sorry, at -2.
Yeah, he's a bit dead.
Right, excellent. That's what we like to hear. And then,
Leviathan into.
yeah.
One wound.
1 wound, so 5 up demon save. No, goes through. 3 damage. Disgustingly resilient. Takes 1 more wound. It's just like, this is insulting to a Leviathan Dreadnought. And then I will get my D3 attacks back for 2 attacks on 6s. Nope, that's it. And I think that was is that the end of it? That was a quick round. I don't know your morale because you only killed one over there. Did you score anything? I can't believe you didn't get assassinated. I genuinely cannot believe you didn't get assassinated. Oh well. So, do you want to go on? Do you want to carry on or do you want to call it? Are you happy to... Do you want to carry on?
I've got to carry on.
Of course you do. Of course you do. we never surrender. Right, so we'll move on to the cards drawn for me on turn 4. So I've still got Death March. I should have scored it last turn, but I completely ruined that. So initially I get behind enemy lines. I think I could do that. And no prisoners. I've got to kill that Leviathan, haven't I?
Any unit, really.
Any unit, yeah. Right, okay, so... or do I gamble? I don't need to gamble. I'm going to stick with those. I'll come back to after my movement. Right, so movement phase. I have now finally... Oh, hang on, I've messed up. I think I've messed up. But it doesn't matter. I think I've accidentally not got behind enemy lines by getting overexcited. But that's fine, it doesn't matter. But I might have, because it might be 24 inches. I'll have to double check that one. But I do now have Death March, so I'm going to have that one. And I think I might be able to get no prisoners. So, everything's just kind of shuffled around to make the Leviathan my primary target. But these guys have moved across here to try and take out those characters. Mortarian is just basically waving uselessly at them guys over there. My Knight has come around to shoot some stuff, and yeah, we're just going to shoot some stuff. So first off, I'm going to cast Blades of Putrefaction on my Warlord. So it goes off on a 5. Goes off on a 5. Can you deny that?
No.
Right, so he is... Oh yeah, and then he is going to smite him. Yeah, that goes off, so D3. That's for 3 wounds on him. I'll do that for you. Puts him down to 7 wounds remaining. I should never touch D12s. So 7 wounds remaining on him, that's fine. And then Mortarion will also smite, which will go into your missile launchers.
Yep.
That's only 1 dice. So that goes off on an 8. So D3. That kills 1 Primacy goodness.
They're not Primacy.
Oh, they're just standard, are they?
No,
oh, kills 2. Of course they, yeah, of course they are. They're just Devastator Squad, aren't they? I keep forgetting people.
Banner.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, right. So that is going to be my psychic. Oh, I'll cast Miles of Pestilence on Mortarion just to see if I can perils. That goes off. He's -1 to hit. Right. So that is that. We'll go on to the shooting phase. We're going to shoot his lantern now. I'm going to target.
Him and him?
Yeah, pretty much. So that's. This is. I've hit once on a 2. So I hit. So they're both hit. -3, 3 damage each.
Okay.
But they get +1 for cover.
So front guy is alive, and the other guy is
took 3 wounds.
So he's got 1 left.
Nice. How many Marines are left in that squad there? Because it seems like ridiculous. Is there any? What is left inside that building?
4 guys. They're all like single units.
Ah, excellent. So I'm not sure I can target them because I think he's closer on that Knight, isn't he? It might be equidistant actually. I'm going to come back to him and see what's left anyway. So I'll start over here. He fell out of combat, but he can still shoot. So he's going to put his mortar into any one of those characters in there.
It's not. It's last long fang.
So it'll be in that into the long fang then. So right, okay. So actually, it's going to go into the gunner at the back. So it's D6 shots for 2 shots. He's hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s. Yep, that's good. 2 D6 flamers into the Leviathan for 11 shots. So Plague Spirit is a strength 7, so it is 5s to wound, but I am rerolling because of Arch Contaminator. And I'm also ruining this drop pod. So they fail. That was actually pretty good. And then no more conversions from there. So we got 2, 4, 6 at -1.
6 at -1. 5. Ouch.
That took 5. Wow, that puts him on 2 wounds remaining. That wasn't supposed to. Dear me, where's the 2 at? I apologise, people. There it is. Yay. Right, so that was more successful than I thought. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put that first War Dog into the Leviathan. So it's 4 D3 shots with the auto cannon. That is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. He's hitting on 3s. But they're wounding on 5s. That is 3 at -1. So if you fail one of these, he blows up.
Yeah.
No.
Blows up.
Don't blow up though. There you go. Yeah, that is the time you want him to blow up. So, the second one is going to fire. I have to fire into the long fang or the gunner, don't I?
Yes.
So I'm going to fire one autocannon into the long fang, one autocannon into the gunner. So it's 2 D3 shots with one autocannon. This one's into the gunner. So that's 3, 4 shots. So 3s and then 3s. That is 3 at 3 up saves.
Dead.
Right, yep. And then the same thing going.
Banner fires bolt gun. No.
And then the second autocannon into the long fang. Well, that is 6 shots. 3s. And then 3s. So that is 3 up saves into the long fang.
Dies.
Right, cool. Does he fire?
Fire. No.
Oh, that banner's been horrendous for you. So that's them done. So what I've got now is I've got thermal cannons and storm spear rocket pods. I'll have to measure see if there's anything in range now. So I'm hoping this is going to be stupid overkill, but the thermal cannons are in range of those 2 characters in there. So I'm going to put a thermal cannon into each, and I'm going to put the storm spear rocket pod into the battle leader as well. So 1d6 shots into the battle leader with the thermal cannon. This is where I roll 1s. There you go. It's a good start. 1 shot, so it's a 3 to hit. Oh. And we'll do the storm spear rocket pod into him as well. 2 hits, 4s to wound, 1 wound at -1 because of cover.
Pass.
Oh dear. And then we'll do something similar with the other one into the ancient. D6 shots, 2 shots that time. Whee. 1 hit, 1 wound, -4, so -3 because of cover.
Goes through.
D6 damage for 6 damage.
Yeah.
And he doesn't unfortunately get to fire back his own thing. I don't think he does anyway.
Probably.
Does he look at his own banner on the way down and go, I can still do it?
No.
No. No, he doesn't. Right, so we'll come over to here now. So, your 4-boss captain
Yep.
is going to take 2 las cannons to the face
Groovy.
on 3s, and then 2s. That is 1 las cannon to the face, -3 for save.
It's fine.
Yeah, who cares about a las cannon to the face? Right, so in the other squad we've got, in that squad there is 1 blight launcher and 4 bolt guns, so it's all going to your 4-boss captain. So the blight launcher, both hit, strength 6, so 3s. That's 2 at -2 into your 4-boss captain.
Both go through.
Both through, so 2d3 damage for 3, 4, 5 wounds. I don't know how many they've got to be honest. It's either 5 or 6. I think it's 6 because he's Primaris, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right, so then he'll take the bolter fire. So there's 4 bolters because you're outside of rapid fire range. 3s. Reroll the 1s because of the Lord. Wow. And that is 1, no AP, so 3 up save.
It's fine.
So we'll do the same thing on the other side as well. We've got 1 blight launcher and a bolt gun, so we'll do the blight launcher into your Lord again. That is 1 hit. That is 1 wound. 4 up save.
Pass.
Nice. 1 bolt gun. I can't believe he's going to survive all of this. Misses. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got that thing there.
Yep.
Is going to go into your
Yeah.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 12 shots hitting on 5s. No, I need to point the camera at the dice. So just 3 shots go through the first gun. There's a strength 6, so 3s to wound. That is 1 at -2, so a 4 save because of cover.
Dead.
Okay.
He's already been wounded.
Yeah. I need to see if he is in charge range, so I'll come back to you after. The only thing that can charge is the Hellbrute, so I'm going to declare a charge to the closest unit there with the Hellbrute. and he needs a 10-inch charge. So I'm assuming there is some Overwatch from this Rune Priest, is it?
Which one?
Yeah, the closest one, this guy here.
He has a bolt pistol. So
He hits.
it doesn't win.
So I need a 10, but I do have command points in my pocket. I'm going to have to, I may as well spend a 1. Because I've got quite a few left. Because I always forget to actually do any stratagems. I haven't done a single knight stratagem, I apologise. But I was having too much fun. 6. No. Okay. That is the end of my turn. I score Death March, I don't know if I score Burn Midnight, I'll have to measure up to see if I've got anything within your deployment zone. It's 24 inches, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yes, I do.
You've got the Hellbrute Mortarian on the night.
So I've got 3 behind you. So that is D3 for that. I've got behind, oh no, no prisoners. How many units did I kill that turn? More than 3, wasn't it?
3, yeah.
So there's D3 for that. And there's D3 for that, because no prisoners.
Leviathan.
Yeah, I've all got
5.
So 5. So no, I don't get the tip. So D3 for behind enemy lines is 1. D3 for no prisoners is 2. So I score 2, 3, 4, 5 that turn. And apparently Spaceballs don't quit. So we're going to move on to turn 5 now, is it?
Yep.
Right.
We're going to have Assassinate before
Yeah, we've held Assassinate all game. So we'll come back to you with cards drawn. In fact, I don't know whether you want to discard one of those before you start, or you're just going to crack on with those ones. You did get Defend 5. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, because they've killed them all.
Yeah.
I apologise.
No.
Nope. So, right, so we're going to keep all the same cards. So we should look at Assassinate, Blood and Guts, and behind enemy, Defend Objective 5. So the Space Wolves are kind of concentrated to these 3 units, and they fired up at Mortarian, they fired at the Hellbrute, they both laughed at them. So because they got laughed at, they're basically going to charge the Hellbrute and beat the living daylights out of them. So who's charging first? Who's taking the Overwatch?
The Lord will go first, he's got an invuln.
Right, so las cannons, by all means. Oh yes, that's in range.
Yeah.
So that's first one in. Next.
Then the go with the
Oh
Thunderhammer.
yes. Oh, there's a Thunderhammer. I didn't realise that. Oh, poor. Oh dear me. Ouch. This is going to hurt.
Hopefully.
Where are we starting? Reminded, I can interrupt, and I will interrupt.
The Thunderhammer first.
Yes, of course. So 3's because of your Space Wolves. And then 3's again.
So 2.
-3.
Yep.
So 6 up saves. That's if I'm alive, mind. So you're not going to kill me. So you do it's only 3. It's a flat 3?
Flat 3.
So that puts him down to, he's on 5 wounds left, because I don't get discussion resilient because he's Hellbrute. So I'm going to interrupt.
Then his
I'm going to.
Silver Harness.
Oh, he's got a Silver Harness as well, is he? Right.
It's a single attack.
Nice.
Which wounds?
What's the AP on that?
-3.
So 6 up save again. Nope.
Then D3. 3.
Oh, he's down to 2 wounds remaining, but I am going to interrupt.
Yep.
And I'm going to punch your Lord. But I've never fought in combat with this Hellbrute, so I'm going to. So I can't remember if I recorded that last bit, but he's took significant. He's got 2 wounds left after that. I think I got carried away and didn't record it. He's basically got Thunderhammer to the face and took 5 wounds. But I have interrupted because I've got command points left. So I've hit you twice. So he is strength 14. So he's going to be winning you on 2s. That's 2 wounds into your Lord.
4 up. He's dead.
Is he dead?
He only has 1 wound left.
Oh, he's dead. And then your other guy can hit me back as well.
Yep.
Your 4-boss lieutenant, is he?
Yeah.
Lieutenant, because we're English.
Battle leader.
Yes, sorry, because you're Space Wolf.
No.
I trump your lieutenant.
The Lord's already dead.
Yeah, sorry. His strength, not. That's 1.
1.
3 up save. Nope, goes through. He's down to 1 wound. So what I do is, at the end of the turn, I roll a dice for every wound I've taken, and on a 6, I get to hit you back with the crazed rule.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, I've never done this either. So I took 7 wounds. So on a 6, there you go. I get to hit you back. I will double check. I think it might only be 1 hit. Oh, I'm out of focus. What's going on? So crazed rule is quite good. I just get to fight back again. And it's going to go into your Thunderhammer guy this time.
Yep.
Because it was he either shoots as if it's a shoot phase or fights as if it's a fight phase. Because he can pile in and fight, and he's already in combat. So, 3s. His strength 14. 2 go through at -3, I believe, because it's Power Fist.
So he's got a 2 up save.
So now he's got a 5 up save.
5 up save.
1
goes
go
through.
So and that is 3 wounds.
So he's down to 1.
Oh, he survived. He survived. So that is the end of Space Wolves turn 5, going on to the Deathguard turn 5. And we'll draw some more cards for the Deathguard then. Because the Space Wolves and they don't quit. Big Game Hunter. Can't do it. Secure Objective 5. Don't want to do it.
Big Game Hunter is 10 wounds, yeah?
Yes.
So the drop pod.
Overwhelming firepower. So I need to kill the drop pod if it's got more than 10 wounds. Or I could just gamble. Because Morty may be able to do something and secure Objective 5. It will be the only thing he's done all game. But he may be able to do that. But I'm going to have a think to see if I'm going to gamble. So in my movement phase, I've just kind of shuffled a few things around to try and finish these 2 guys off. I fell the hell out of combat because I got more chance of shooting these guys than I have of punching them with 4 attacks. So I'm just going to start shooting stuff. We'll start with this guy here. He's going to shoot one of each of his big guns into each of these 2 guys here. He's going to put the Storm Spear rocket pod into the unwounded guy as well. So first thermal cannon is D6 shots. 1 shot again. And it misses. So the second thermal cannon is going at the guy with 1 wound left. Oh no, sorry, yeah, that was into the unwounded guy. So the Storm Spear rocket pod for 3 hits, 4 2s. That is 2 at -2.
1 goes through.
It is D6 damage for 5 wounds. Okay. And then the other thermal cannon into the other guy for 4 shots. 3s, 2s, -4. D6 damage each.
So 6s. Yeah, he's dead.
Right, and that is well done, sir. That was not what should have happened, I don't think.
No.
I think that was unfortunate with some really bad rolling turn 1, but it was fun.
That was a good laugh.
Yeah, it was fun. We'll have to have another game when we both play seriously.
Yeah.
We'll have to have a smaller points game to make it more of an actual game. I think is what we should do. Play smaller and play better. But yes, that is that. That is yeah, that's that. So yeah, see you later, guys. Have fun, and we'll be back soon.